Smoking gelato right now, you know what I'm talking about?
It's Xavier Jordan.
$20 the blunt. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't had no silver spoon. The realest nigga in the room. Got it out the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The realest nigga in the room. My shit. The realest nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My nigga in the room before I knew where I was at. We were catching Noble, I was on the block chasing stacks. I was in the schoolhouse, had that scrap in my backpack. Teacher get on the nigga ass, fuck it, I'm skipping class. Ayy, back to the block, I'm back to the hood, it's back to the bacon, nigga. Back to the bacon. Now I ain't playing, I ride with the K, and it's all safety, nigga. The richest nigga in the room without a bank account. The realest nigga when I move, X everybody right. I ain't gotta shout, ain't gotta make no noise. I just made one phone call and hit on my boy. You know yo come through in there 2 seats. He got Vino with him, that boy got 2 hits. I just hit Lil Savage up, he blowing reefer. See they got a new plug and he cheap. This Sosa just shot me a test, got what I wanted. Told him pull up, I got cash, don't do no front. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't had no silver spoon. The realest nigga in the room. Got it out the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The realest nigga in the room. My shit. The realest nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My move. The realest nigga in the room and I ain't gotta lie. Nigga crawl a can, he gotta die. Put that on Mom Deuce, you know that I'm talking. Shout out to that Deuce, my little nigga bloody. Still in the mound with some folks, nigga. In my crib, niggas cut throat, nigga. You know what the bid, come and get a boat. I got gas, I got Reggie, I got blow. In the summertime, I'm still serving snow. DJ for the high, I don't do the low. Can with the move if it make a profit. That boy coming brown, so we call it block. Steak props, ABM, but the team's the rock. I'm like Shaq to the youngins, I still get the blocks. All these bitches jockey, whole team fly like choppers. And we came with choppers, keep big necks just like whoppers. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't had no silver spoon. The realest nigga in the room. Got it out the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The realest nigga in the room. My shit. The realest nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My move.
Antonio, what's good, bro? Happy Friday, my guy. What's up with you?
Not much.
Man, there's a lot going on. We got boxing on tonight. The heavyweight knockout artist from Russia, Makhmudov. Are you ready for Makhmudov? A lot of people say he's one of the biggest punchers in boxing. A lot of people say he's the next George Foreman, bro. What you got to say about that? Are you ready?
No, I've never seen him. That's the issue.
He's a beast, bro. You got to look up his knockouts on YouTube. The dude is like George Foreman. He's knocking people out in the first round. Listen to me. His record, 14 wins, 14 knockouts, 11 knockouts in the first round.
See, and H, I understand why fans like the knockout, but having a knockout artist like Makhmudov, you don't really like him knocking out people in the first round. Doesn't really show anything really, because now we don't know how good his gas tank is really. Like knocking someone out in the first round really doesn't really prove like that's what scares me about it. Takam has been past maybe 10 rounds. Am I correct? Takam has been 10 rounds.
Yeah, Takam fought against Anthony Joshua. He's faced Joe Joyce, He's been in there with the top guys already. And Joshua really couldn't knock him out. I think it was actually a premature stoppage when Joshua fought against Takam. So Takam, he's fought for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's the issue with knockout artists like this Makhmudov. You really don't know, like, how he's going to react when he gets into deep water because he's been knocking out people in the first round and stuff like
Absolutely. That. Okay, Little Penny in the building. Little Penny with the I know you were here for Canelo fight week. Canelo just had a weigh-in with Triple G, but guess what, Little Penny? Nobody's talking about Canelo versus Triple G, and it's Friday. It's the day of the weigh-in. Guess what everybody's talking about? Everybody's talking about the next George Foreman, Makhmudov. Everybody's talking about Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr.
Oh yeah, what was that? Has that been announced like officially? H?
Yes, sir. Terrence Crawford signed the contract. The fight is going to happen November 19th, bro. It's official.
So has Errol or Bud put that on their social media accounts? I
think Terrence Crawford did. Terrence Crawford, he confirmed it today on his social media while he was training.
Okay, all right, yeah. So November 19th, right, in Las Vegas?
Yeah, Little Penny, how do you feel about nobody talking about Canelo versus Triple G, but everybody's talking about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence?
Now, come on, dude, the weigh-in, it was full at the T-Mobile Arena outside. Hey, by the way, Canelo also said that if Bivol wins, Canelo will definitely fight him in May, and it will be at 175. He said it officially at with the DAZN guys. So
Canelo's the same guy that said after he got beat by Bivol, he was going to do the immediate rematch with Bivol. He's the same guy that said that. You know that, right? Hey, I'm happy you telling me what Canelo said because Canelo made a ton of excuses yesterday why he lost to Bivol. He said he lost because he was tired. You see that?
Hey, what about that rap ring? Not ring entrance. Like, remember when he got announced to the weigh-in and those two guys were rapping?
Oh, today at the Canelo weigh-in.
Yeah,
Canelo. Yeah. Hey, Penny, you want to hear something funny? I didn't even watch the Canelo Triple G weigh-in.
Oh, come on, man, come on. That was cool. Hey, that was really cool. You should watch that. It was really good.
I think you're trying to like sell me.
It's a trilogy, man. It's fight week.
Hey, Little Penny, you must be a part of Canelo Promotions from what I'm thinking.
Nah. I'm just a fan of. By the way, I got this. As you know, I got this during the Mayweather Canelo fight. I went to that fight.
Yeah, I remember you told me. So you watched Canelo get his ass beat up close in person then.
Well, he was young, dude. It was like.
Oh, here goes more excuses. So why did he?
Well, he was young. He was 23 or 22 years old or whatever. It was like.
But he was already a unified champion, so he was old enough to become a unified champion, but he wasn't old enough to beat Floyd Mayweather. Even though Floyd Mayweather was almost 40 years old.
Hey, you know what? Going into the fight, I did think that Mayweather would win, but I was surprised that Canelo didn't maul him because I thought that was his only chance. You know, Floyd's a freak. He's a freak, man. It's so quick, no one can catch him, right? But I thought that he would do like a Maidana because he's so big. He's bigger than Mayweather, but he didn't do it. I was wondering. He didn't even try to do it. It's kind of like what he did to Bivol.
Penny.
Yep.
Issue with comparing the Maidana fight with Canelo, with Floyd to the Canelo fight with Floyd is because Floyd actually said after the Maidana fight, it took him like till after maybe 10 rounds to adjust to that fight to Maidana.
Yeah,
because of
because in the rematch. Because Tony, in the rematch, Mayweather neutralized that tactic from Maidana.
Yeah. Hey, H.
What's up, Tony?
So you guys think Makhmudov knocks out Takam, or do you think Takam takes him into deep waters?
Listen, Makhmudov will knock anybody out. He's the next George Foreman. Makhmudov is a problem. He's the Russian hitman. He's the Russian assassin. Nobody want to see this guy, Little Penny. Little Penny, listen to me carefully. There's a new terror in the heavyweight division, and his name is the Lion, Arslanbek Makhmudov from Russia, the protege of Arthur Beterbiev. He's close friends with Beterbiev. He's close friends with Khabib from the UFC. This guy is an animal. Since the amateurs, Little Penny, he was knocking everybody out. This guy's a monster. Let everybody know, all your friends on YouTube, Makhmudov is the next George Foreman.
What's his nickname? The Lion.
The Lion. You ever watch him, Little Penny?
No.
Look how he looks. Here go a picture of him, Little Penny. Look how he looks.
Are you already moving on from Big Baby? Are you already?
See Makhmudov? He looks like Sabretooth from the X-Men. He looks scary, don't it?
Sabretooth versus Juggernaut, man, but X-Men boxing.
Oh yeah, the Juggernaut is a Joe Joyce, huh?
You know,
Juggernaut.
Who Makhmudov reminds me of? He reminds me of not Vasily. My God, Vladimir's brother.
Who?
Vitaly.
Oh, Vitaly. Vladimir? Oh, okay. Different than Vitaly. Vitaly's 6'7", like almost 6'8", long, lanky, and Vitaly is
in terms of knockout power. I'm talking about.
Vitaly got power, right? But this guy is more aggressive, where Vitaly would take his time, and Makhmudov is going for the kill. It's like that's why I compare him to George Foreman, because he's mean. He's way more mean than a Vitaly.
Hey, Juggernaut versus the Lion will be like that. Man, what's his name? That guy from New Zealand, that short guy. What was his name again? The heavyweight guy.
Oh, Joseph Parker?
No. In the 80s. Sorry, in the 90s. No,
you talking about David Tua?
Yeah, Tua versus Akabuchi. Remember
Oh, that was a good fight right there. Wow.
Remember they were just going at it like Lyle Foreman per se.
Man, that was a hell of a fight. That dude Ikabe Ibushi was a good fighter. I think he would have been a heavyweight champion if he would have never went to jail.
Yeah, he was. He was really good. In fact, he beat Tua.
Yeah, he beat Tua.
What do you guys think the undercard for Spence versus Crawford is going to be?
I heard that Stanionis might be on there. Stanionis, the WBA world champion. Also,
just fight a nobody. Yeah, just fight a nobody, man. Like, kind of like what Bam Rodriguez is doing tomorrow.
I'm happy you said it, a Little Penny. So Bam is fighting a nobody because they try to hype up everybody that he fights.
But he's good though, H.
Bam Rodriguez. He's good. But there's a lot of guys that's good, right? And we got Russia in the building, Little Penny. Check it out. We got Marco from Russia in the chat. He said, how many hours till the Takam fight starts? The fight starts in, like 30 minutes, I think? About 30 minutes. But Russia is here to support Makhmudov, the next George Foreman, the new terror in the heavyweight division. Little Penny, quick question. Have you ever heard of Makhmudov before today?
No.
All right. Remember the name. You won't forget him. Remember who told you first? Your good friend H Money told you about Makhmudov before everybody else starts trying to get on the bandwagon.
Hey, man, we got the biggest fight in 2022. We got to talk about this, man. Canelo, Triple G.
Oh, go ahead, go for it.
Hey, even Rosie Perez was there. By the way, this 168 weight class, I think this will favor Triple G a little bit. Because he doesn't have to cut weight so much, and his power might extend to 168. I do think that Canelo will win because Triple G is old now. However, I think it will be a lot closer than most people think. I just think that Triple G has Canelo's number, kind of like Marquez had Pacquiao's number. So it will always be close. Like, because Triple G is not like 50 years old.
So you think, Little Penny? So you think Triple G waited a little bit too long to move up to 168?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I thought he should have moved up to 168 maybe 4 years ago, like a long time ago. I just think that he thinks that because he's so big, at 160 he has a big advantage, whereas at 168 he does, like if he fights like guys like Benavidez and like the true 168, like Caleb Plant.
Like Caleb Plant.
Yeah, his advantage, his power won't be that much of an advantage. But the thing is, he's fighting another middleweight, which is Canelo. So it's like it's even Stevens per se. In fact, I think his power will be more powerful at 168 if he fights someone who's middleweight, like Danny Jacobs and those guys. If they go up to 168, you know what I mean? Not those big guys like Benavidez and Plant, and you know what I mean? And like,
but you think if he fights Andrade at 168, is what you're saying? Like an Andrade?
Yeah. Because those guys rehydrate the same weight as him, whereas like Benavidez, he'll rehydrate at like 200 pounds. Like, you know what I mean? He's so big. Same with Caleb Plant. He'll rehydrate to like 190 or 195. You know what I mean? So his advantages won't be there anymore. But
so you think Morrell and Benavidez actually hydrate to like Bridger weight?
Benavidez does. I don't know about Morrell Jr., but David Benavidez can't even make 168 anymore.
Who do you think? Did they announce the undercard for Canelo versus Triple G? Who's on that undercard by chance?
Yeah, Bam Rodriguez is on the undercard.
Yeah, just about Bam. You got Austin M.O. Williams, but he's a prospect. So, and then you got Diego Pacheco, another prospect. So besides Bam is a bunch of prospects. What's up, Smoke? What do you think about Little Penny trying to sell us on this Canelo Triple G third fight that nobody's talking about? What do you think about that, Smoke Dog?
Man, my man is looking like the Filipino New Zealander from Mexico. I'm confused. I'm awfully confused. I don't know what's going on, but hey, that's what boxing's all about, man.
Hey, Filipinos and Mexico are very close.
Say again?
Filipinos and Mexico, they're very close. In fact, Mexico.
But I'm not really trying to get into like the Spanish colonization. Like, I'm not even trying to go here. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make it a little bit more positive. Boxing, right? Two guys punch each other in the fucking face for money. That's way better than Spanish colonization. But yeah, man, it's a big fight happening this weekend. Fuck, we got one today though. That's why I hit the link. Like, I'm not even ready for fucking the Canelo and Triple G bitterness. I'm still trying. You know what? To be honest, man, I'm trying to not to hate watch the fight. I'm trying to figure out how to make my fight night Saturday like pleasant and shit. And what I've come up with so far is my family has watched both fights. So it's been like a half a decade of us watching this rivalry play out. So it's like a little bit of I think it's like almost like a family tradition at this point to watch Triple G and Canelo fight. So that's like, you know, my little silver lining in this fucking dark cloud of this fight. But right now, man, I'm trying to see new George Foreman.
Full circle? You think
Yeah, say again?
Come full circle? You think this
come
fight,
full
this
circle?
rivalry, full circle with Triple G and Canelo, and finally like
What would be the circle?
No, full circle, like in terms of ending the rivalry completely, so we don't have to have another fight with Triple G.
We don't have to have this one. We don't have to have this one. Like, listen, we could keep going, you know, as a family tradition until they're fucking dead. But there's no need to see the fights anymore.
This is a family tradition till they dead. Smoke there.
Jesus Christ, it's a little bit too far. I understand what you're saying, but still.
Hey, but win, lose, or draw, this gonna be a good fight. Triple G finna come to fight, bro.
Man, Triple G about to get his ass beat, bro. That man, 40 years old, he's past his prime, and it's the reason why Canelo, you know, waited to fight him until now. Canelo could have did this trilogy years ago when it was hot. Now that they fighting, nobody even talking about the shit really. I didn't even watch the fucking face-off. I didn't watch the weigh-in. Usually I watch every weigh-in, bro. I'm not really just interested like that, but I will watch it tomorrow because that's the only fight we got.
Who on the undercard?
Yeah, I watched all that shit today. It's gonna be a good fight. I can feel it. It's gonna be a good fight.
Card, H.
Hey H, is there any good? Is it for this Makhmudov fight? Is there any? Is that kid I told you on it? Rio?
I can barely hear you, Tony. You got us talking to your microphone. Val, you got Jesse Rodriguez, Bam Rodriguez, the young Mexican fighter. He's fighting on the undercard, and he got a lot of fans. People, they hyping him up like a motherfucker. So He fighting.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah, Val. Are you ready for this Spence and Crawford fight, bro? It's official, man.
it's official. I told you it was going down this year.
Mm-hmm. You ready to see your boy get Spence get beat up?
Nah, I ain't ready for that. I ain't gonna lie. Already got 2 bands out there.
But that's what's gonna happen, man. You don't want to really put that much money against Crawford,
It's
bro. I'm just gonna
already
be
out
honest.
there.
Crawford is an assassin.
It's already out there, man. So I'm gonna make it up to 5. So that's what it's
Man,
gonna be. Like
that,
total.
that man, I ain't no safe bet going against somebody like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is the best fighter in the world, bro.
He might can get the rematch. If they do a rematch, he might can come up if he learns something. But right now, he ain't ready for that beast, man. This the only reason I'm leaning towards Earl, man. I mean, not the only reason, but this is a major reason. Cause see, I got a fledged foot 10 toes down welterweight. You got a fledged foot 10 toes down junior welterweight, blown up, and it's gonna show in the later rounds. See, I got a full welterweight, big boy. And them
So you
punches get heavier in the later round. You got to blow it up welterweight.
but listen, Terrence Crawford got power though. Now
Yeah,
Terrence Crawford is a bigger puncher than Earl Spence. He hits harder than him.
no, I don't know about that, bro.
So how he got 9 straight stoppages? How he stopped Sean Porter?
Because he a different type of fighter. He an exciting type of fighter. He jumps on you and stuff like that. Earl don't fight like that. Earl just chip you down. You know, like you ever took bricking when they take the chipper and they just chip away and just chip away. That's how Earl Spence get down like that. He not explosive type fighter. Jump on you, throw 100 punches and all that. That's how Terrence got them stoppers. Any fighter gonna have stoppers like that. That fight like that.
But Crawford, to me, and I think by the stats, if you look at it, Crawford is the harder puncher. He got 11 straight knockouts, right? Terrence Crawford just stopped Sean Porter. Sean Porter ain't never been stopped before. And Earl Spence been in there with Sean Porter.
But you know, Dad threw a towel in. He ain't really
Come on, but he stopped him. He dropped him 2 times. Why Earl Spence could have dropped him 2 times? Why Earl Spence could have made his daddy throw the towel in?
I think Terrence and what you call him? What's his name? We talking about that he fought Sean Porter. You know, I think they kind of like cool, man.
Man, come on, man. Hey, Sean, they was in there trying to kill each other in that ring, man. It was no friends when they was fighting each other.
I ain't saying that, but they cool outside that ring, though. Like real cool. Like his dad been knowing dude since he was a pup, man.
I know, but they when they was fighting each other was no friends. Even Terrence Crawford said that. He said ain't no friends until after the fight. And when they was fighting in there, Sean Porter was trying to kill that man. Sean Porter was on his ass too. You can't deny that.
Oh yeah, they went at it. But what I'm saying is, if Sean Porter been fighting somebody else, when he hit the cameras, man, he hit his fist on the camera, so mad.
Because he was mad because he kept getting dropped. He was frustrated.
But if somebody else, he would just continue to fight. Dad wouldn't have threw the towel in, man.
I mean, come on. Listen, because he was fighting Terrence Crawford. That's the only reason why he couldn't continue, because he was fighting Terrence Crawford. Now, Terrence Crawford, 11 straight knockouts. Terrence Crawford could do it all, but I agree. Earl Spence he's the bigger guy. Earl Spence, natural welterweight. That nigga's strong. He's strong, and he do got power too. I ain't gonna say he got more power than Terrence Crawford, but that nigga is powerful. He hit hard than a motherfucker. He break bones and shit. So I give him that. He a machine. He a beast.
Your boy been dropped. My boy ain't been dropped.
Your boy got hurt by Ugas, who wasn't even a puncher. Knocked his mouthpiece out and his knees buckled. He did the stanky leg.
Yeah, but that's what anybody gonna do when you hit on that button. It's a little button like inside of your chin. Anybody get hit right there, yeah, you're gonna wobble because that's a nerve.
So you can say the same thing about Bud Crawford. He got hit on a button too.
Yeah, but he got dropped, bro.
By who?
You know Crawford got dropped in his early on career.
You talking about Mean Machine?
Yeah.
But the referee didn't count it. He got punched, and then Mean Machine pushed him down to the floor. So it wasn't like he was really hurt or anything like that. We could say that Earl Spence, he got dropped by Ugas, and the ropes kept him up. If it wasn't for the ropes, he would have went outside the ring. He would have knocked him out the ring. You know what I mean? So, to be honest, they both got hurt before.
See, Ugas is bigger than Earl. That's a big welterweight.
But he wasn't a puncher. Ugas only had 11 knockouts out of 20-something fights.
But that's what I'm telling you. In them late rounds like that, you ain't got to be no hell of a puncher, bro. I'm telling you, because everybody punches slow down in them late rounds, man. And what makes Terrence Crawford so good is that it ain't that his punches don't slow down. It's just that his speed and his efficiency is still there. So he can still clip you and get you, you know. But Earl Spence, man, he gets stronger as the round go on, man, because the way he preserves himself. Watch him. When he fight, he preserves himself. He don't throw all those unnecessary punches. Every punch he try to throw, bro, it's like to score. It's like to do something, especially his body shots. Them be meaningful because he know they're going to catch up with the rest of the stuff he going to do in the later rounds. He a beast, bro. And then mentally, he a beast.
Okay, so what about Terrence Crawford? Do you feel like he gets stronger? Do you feel like Terrence Crawford gets stronger in the later rounds? He stopped Sean Porter round number 10. We seen Terrence Crawford knock somebody out in round number 12. He stopped Jose Benavidez Jr. in round number 12. So he showed he got power in the later rounds too. What about that?
He got power in the later rounds, and he got that beastie mindset of boxing. That's why this is an explosive fight, man. Because these is two killers. Like, I mean, if Crawford, I seen Crawford, take a bunch of chances, man, when he be throwing flurries and stuff at a guy. If he get clipped, man, trying to do that shit with Spence, especially early on, like round 4 and 5, he try to open up, like, say, for instance, like a 6-punch combination and get clipped, bro. It's good night, Irene, I'm telling you.
So when was the last time somebody went good night, Irene, with Earl Spence?
It's been a minute.
So what makes you think he finna do it with Terrence Crawford?
You gotta listen to what I just said, because the other fighters didn't come out like that to jump on him like that. See, Crawford will jump on you, bro.
But Crawford a slow starter though. Crawford take his time. He just don't jump on you like Mike Tyson. That nigga wait.
I ain't talking about no round 2 and 3 and like that, but round 4 and 5, yeah, he'll open up and he'll catch you with one shot, and then he'll just open up with like 4 or 5 shots. See, nobody else fight like that with Spence, man. So he tried that shit with Spence and get caught. I'm telling you, it's good night, Irene, man.
So what about Spence when he get caught? We seen Kell Brook was catching Earl Spence. We seen Ugas was catching him. We seen Sean Porter catching him. Earl Spence get hit more than Terrence Crawford. What if Terrence Crawford?
Hell nah. He don't
yes, he do. Go watch the fight with Sean Porter. Look at Earl Spence's face after the Sean Porter fight. His face was lumped up.
Yeah, that's just one fight because he stayed there right there with him in the pocket and they traded punches. You see how?
What about Ugas then? That's another fight. What about the Ugas fight? How many times did Ugas catch him? Clean.
He a big dude though. Ugas a big welterweight, bro. That was like a middleweight in there at fight time. At the age and stuff, I know he weighed 160. Ugas probably 165, man. You know.
Ugas wasn't no big puncher though, but what that got to do with Earl Spence getting hit clean, getting hit?
But some people getting caught. Some people get hit clean, they face swell. Some people get hit clean, their face don't swell. That's just your genetic.
But I ain't talking about the swelling on his face against Ugas. I'm talking about how Ugas was catching him in exchanges while EJ was leaving himself open, and Ugas was able to land big punches on him. What if that's Terrence Crawford catching him like that?
No, I don't think he's gonna play Terrence Crawford the way he played Ugas. Earl really didn't respect Ugas like that. He meant to get him out of there quicker than he got him out of there because he knew he wasn't on his level. So fighters play different. Fighters different. Some fighters, when they get a fighter sharp as them, they be real careful. Watch how careful Crawford fight, bro. He ain't gonna fight explosive like how y'all used to see.
He always fight careful though. He fought careful against Sean Porter. Some people thought Sean Porter was winning the fight before he stopped him. So you know what I mean? That nigga don't just get reckless like that, bro.
Both of them fought careful with Sean Porter, but you got to with a fight like Sean Porter because he's a brawler, bro. Sean Porter ain't no boxer, he ain't no technician. He's a brawler, so he always coming with punches. So guess what? You got to be on your defense and you got to be careful because you don't want to get caught one of them damn punches he throwing.
So was Earl Spence, was he careful against Sean Porter? I don't think so. Him and Sean Porter was a war.
He was more careless because he figured he can trade with Sean Porter. He was right. So when you think you can trade with somebody, you ain't got to be careful like that. But evidently, Bud didn't think he could trade with him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bud
'Cause
was
Bud be
smarter.
more careful.
Bud used his skills. Bud wasn't just going to war with this man.
Right.
Where Earl Spence,
But Earl
that's
did.
what. And what happened? One judge thought he lost the fight. It was a split decision, nigga. Somebody thought he lost that fight, bro.
Nah, he ain't lose that fight,
One
bro.
judge thought he lost, though. It was a split decision. I'm just going to give you what the
Yeah, it
judges
was a
said.
split decision. I seen the fight, but he ain't lose that fight, man. I mean,
No,
come on.
he won the fight. He did what he had to do
He
to
was
win.
more aggressive. He was always bringing the fight and everything, man. I mean, he ain't lose that fight. You know,
He edged it out, but it was close like a
yeah,
motherfucker,
it was
no doubt.
close. It was close, but he did enough to win. But he ain't gonna fight like that when he fight Bud, bro. So y'all can't go
How
by
we gonna
that
fight
now.
Bud then?
Oh, it's real smart, bro. Like a technician. I'm telling you.
So he gonna box with Bud? That's how you feel?
Yeah,
Like he
but
gonna box
not
him?
only is he gonna box with Bud, like his jabs and shit is gonna all of them gonna have penetrating power on them. Like, man, that Joker been swelling. I mean, he been training for this here. Like, see, they always knew they was gonna fight. They had us thinking fight off, fight on, ain't gonna be no fight. But them niggas stayed in the gym, bro. Training. Look how they was training though. Training like they gonna fight each other. They wasn't training like they was fighting no regular opponent. Now, these niggas doing absolute training. I'm talking about they doing over the top training, man. You know, they might be even training too hard. Sometimes you can overtrain. I don't know when they're gonna do the cutoff because they fight November 19th. So the cutoff should be around November the 5th. I start cutting down on fighters, around by the 5th, and then they got 14 more days to fight, cutting stuff off and get more into isometrics and more into shadow boxing as far as gym work, staying with the bag. Then a week before the fight, I come up off the bag more, get more into the mitts. You know what I'm saying? More into the head ball, more into the speed ball and stuff like that. To get them shoulders and stuff from being sore and getting them loosening up and getting ready and sharp and a whole bunch of jump roping. You know what I'm saying, for timing. So you start cutting down like that when you get close to fight time, man. But I'm just wondering, like, who gonna start cutting down first? Cause bro, this is gonna be a. I'm saying, something tell me this is what this is like. Cause I mess with horses a lot, So I ride horses, right? So if you ain't careful with a horse and you make an error, that shit gonna cost you, boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long you been riding. You can do one little stupid thing, you know what I'm saying? And a horse gonna react off that thing and you can be messed up. Something tell me that your boy Terrence is gonna try something, man.
What about Earl? Something telling me
Earl
Earl
ain't no,
Spence
cause
gonna
you
try
already
something.
see, cause you see how
That
Earl fight
nigga, he make
mistakes.
more mistakes than Bud Crawford, though.
No,
Now
but he
you
stay.
saying whoever makes the mistake, who make
Yeah,
more mistakes?
he stayed to the basic. You can't call Earl's mouthpiece coming out a mistake. Now. I mean,
Hell yeah, he did that more than one
yeah, but
time.
I
That
bet
wasn't
you
the
ain't
first
that
time.
mouth ain't coming out with Terrence Crawford. If it do, I bet he ain't gonna look down. He capitalizing off that type of stuff. But
I
what I'm
mean, it's probably better that it happened with Ugas so he won't make
right,
those same mistakes.
right, because if it would have happened with Terrence, the fight would have been over with. Because Terrence wouldn't have stood there like Ugas. He would have jumped on him while he was on the rope. Because the referee didn't stop Ugas from jumping on him. The nigga was just stuck. I don't know why he was stuck like that, but that shows he's not that quality of fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Terrence would have jumped on him real fast and threw a whole bunch of punches. But what I'm telling you is, Earl, he's a basic fighter. Like how the Boston Celtics used to be with basic football, like how New England Patriots used to be with basic football. When you get a person to stick with the basics, man, look here. It's hard when they master the basics in anything. I don't care what you're doing. When you with chess, my chess game's strong. When you master the basics, man, you never forget the little small stuff. You know what I'm saying? And when a guy do something different and take a chance, bro, they're gonna be real good. They're gonna be vulnerable. And I just think Bud is gonna try Earl before Earl will try Bud and come out of his element. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying that Earl won't try, I think Bud gonna be first, and I think he gonna do it around the 4th or 5th round. And I'm telling you, it's gonna cost him, bro. Bro, I wouldn't even be surprised if Bud get knocked out.
I wouldn't be surprised if Earl Spence get knocked out. That's what I'm saying. You talking about Bud getting knocked out? Let's talk about Spence getting knocked out, bro.
All right, hold on. Let's do one at a time. How come we can't talk about Bud?
Hey.
We can't do both of them at the same time. Okay, but I'm talking about like early round. Now, if I can see Bud, I'm trying to picture Bud knocking Spence out. But if I can get a focus viewpoint on that, I'm thinking it's gonna be a late rounds though, like 10, 11. If Earl slipping and getting a little winded and that hand is dropping down, and Bud come with one of them nice 8 combination attacks, because he throws 6s, he throw 8s, and he practiced those too, So I'm saying like 10 or 11 rounds. I can see that. But I'm talking about, I wouldn't be surprised if Bud get knocked out like in the 4th or the 5th.
Man, that ain't definitely ain't gonna happen.
I'm telling you, man, that's what Spence do. He mess up the money and everything,
But you even said you can't remember last time he had like a clean knockout or even an early knockout.
He never had no. But when was the last time he had an opponent like this here? That was the last time Bud had an opponent like this here. See,
exactly. That's gonna make it harder for this nigga to knock out Bud because he ain't never had an opponent like this.
But that's what makes the fight so intense, man. Like Earl, his first great opponent was what's old boy name, the light skinned dude? Kell Brooks, right? Mm-hmm. When you said that was Earl's first test?
Possibly, yeah. You could say that.
Yeah, it was better than Garcia. I mean, it was more of a test than Garcia. He made Garcia look like nothing. So
that was Earl's first championship fight.
Hell yeah, and that was his first championship fight. And boy, do you see what he did?
But the thing with Kell Brook, I was mentioning this, Coach Val. Kell Brook, as talented and as good as he was, he wasn't the best inside fighter.
That's right.
Because if you notice with Kell Brook, if you step to him and you put a little bit pressure and you stay in his chest, the first thing he'll do is grab you.
Yep, that's what he's doing to Spence all night long.
Yep, he'll grab you.
H, are you telling me that Bud is a better inside fighter than Spence? Tell the truth.
No, I would give Spence the edge. No. I would give Spence the edge on inside fighting. Okay. I would say Spence is better, but Bud is still a good inside fighter too. He knows how to fight on the inside as well. Spence is better at it.
Yeah, because he better. You know why? Because Spence punches is more technical and intense on the body, man. I'm talking about he breaks the body down, bro. Like them boys be hurt. They body be hurt after the fight. Them boys be hurt when they fight him. They face be hurt. Like they be hurt, bro.
But Crawford, he be hurting these niggas too, bro. Like when he fight these guys, he be hurting them too.
But he usually get them out of there real fast. See, but when a guy knock you out and get you out of there, he ain't really putting no.
He don't do that. He ain't on you. But Bud ain't like Mike Tyson knock you out in the first round. He ain't like a George Foreman or Deontay Wilder. Like he breaks you down. He did the same thing with Gamboa. I think he stopped Gamboa at round number 9. You know what I mean?
So see, he's so elusive. See, but this is what Bud do. But he ain't break you down like Spence break you down. Spence break you down with pain shots. Bud is so elusive. He be hitting you. He'll hit you with 3 rabbit punches and then clip you with a home run and you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He just tricky, man. Like he a thinking fighter. He be thinking in there. He ain't just going in there throwing all power blows like that, especially in that welterweight division, bro. Because I'm telling you, that ain't his natural weight right there. And he ain't had no bunch of fights at 147, bro. How many he had? 2? Let's be honest.
Who you talking about?
Bud. How many 147 fights he had? 2.
Shit, he got like 9 fights. He beat Jeff Horn, the man that beat Manny Pacquiao, the same way Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao. Horn beat Pacquiao too. He beat Horn, who was an undefeated world champion. He knocked him out. He stopped everybody. He beat Amir Khan.
I'm saying, but what weight they fought? Him and Horn.
147, welterweight. It was for the belt. That's how he got the belt.
Yeah, that was his first fight when he moved up to 47 from 140.
Yeah. And Jeff Horn been fighting since the 70s, man. Come
No,
on, man.
Horn was young. I think Horn is younger than Crawford.
Is he?
Crawford gave Horn his first loss.
Right. Yeah, he gave him his first loss. Yeah. But Horn is a born fighter, bro.
But Horn was a big welterweight too.
Yeah, he was big. He was a big guy.
He was big.
Big white boy.
He didn't have all the technical. When I see and I don't look at him as a great technical fighter.
Nah, he wasn't.
But,
He reminded you of Boom Boom Man.
He not as dirty, but he kind of gritty. He kind of got a little bit of some Josh Taylor in him. He'll grab you. That's what he did to Pacquiao. He try to maul you, lean on you, grab you.
Like an old school Boom Boom Man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dirty
like
up and stuff like that.
No technical, nothing.
Yeah,
do you notice if we get a white boy in the game, man, you notice how they fade out real quick? Name a white boy had longevity. Because I'm gonna name him for you. He was a welterweight. He was a Sugar Ray Leonard in them times. Y'all know who it was? Now he had longevity.
I think I know who you're talking about. Didn't he? He beat
Yeah, he beat
nigga Johnny Bumpus.
No, not
Didn't
Johnny.
he beat Johnny Bumpus?
Yeah, he beat
Johnny Bumpus though.
Yeah.
What was his name again? He knocked out Bumpus. I forgot his name.
About 147. He stayed in the top 10 for a long time. Only white boy.
Yeah, he knocked out Johnny Bumpus. What was his name? Man. You remember his name?
He just made me forget his name. That's a great call his name because he got a plain name. He got a regular name. Regular plain name, man.
Yeah, power. That nigga.
Nah, damn. This dude,
yeah, Gene Hatcher.
Nah.
Gene Hatcher. The dude that knocked out Johnny Bumpus. His name was Gene Hatcher. That was his name. I'm looking at it right now.
But that ain't the white boy I'm talking about. That was in the top 10 man, for all them years. Nah, man.
Who, Paulo Malignaggi? Nah, he ain't talking about no Malignaggi.
This is regular Peckerwood. He was in the ratings with Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns. Damn, I almost called his name. Bro, he got a regular name, like plain name that everybody know. I
don't know. I wish I knew, though. I thought you was talking about Gene Hatcher. No. Maybe it's Jonathan Simon, though. Who you talking about, Jonathan?
I know who you talking about.
Yep, he know, because you can see him. He looked like a Peckerwood. He looked like a plain.
He had red hair.
Yeah, I think so. That joke the fight.
And Sugar Ray Leonard knocked him out.
That's right.
He had blue and yellow shorts in that fight. God darn it.
That joke could fight, though.
Damn.
It took a Sugar Ray to get him. He was whooping a whole bunch of brothers in the top 10.
Did he fight him after Floyd Mayweather Sr.?
Or before?
You fought him before?
Yeah, I think before. Let me see. He fought Floyd Mayweather Sr. what, in 79?
78.
78, yeah. Ray Leonard fought Floyd Mayweather Sr. in 78. You're right. Sure did. 78.
Where they fought that fight at? In New York or Rhode Island?
I don't think they fought that fight in New York.
Dickie Uckland?
No. Dang, man. What's this white boy name? Man, y'all know this white boy. Everybody in the boxing game know this white boy, man. He's known.
I don't know who you talking about, man. I'm trying to find out, bro.
That's it.
I'm about to look up Sugar Ray Leonard box right there because I really don't know, man. Like, I thought I knew. I thought it was Gene Hatcher.
Nah, he got a regular.
He became a champion.
He got a regular white boy name, man. It's plain too, like a Paul or something, Micah. You know, he got a regular name. Ain't nothing funny and twisted on his name. It's just a regular ass.
That fight wasn't on ABC, huh?
Was it Dave? No, it ain't David. Dang, what's it? Lele, look up.
Oh, we got Mad Chad boxing. Maybe Mad Chad knows. Mad Chad, salute. What's going on, Chad?
Yo, shout out to H Money. Shout out to the panel. H Money, man, you're cooking on all these boxes. You got everybody's mind thinking the greatest sport on earth. You know what I mean, H? You're kind of like the modern day Don King. You know, you're in your bag. You're in your feelings. You know, you're emotional about it. You love it. You're passionate. Fucking lot, ton of wisdom, H. Every time I'm listening to your shit, man, I laugh. I learn some shit, man. Shout out to Danny the Great, fucking the baddest man in any chat room from here to fucking Kingdom Come, Shout out to the greatest sport on earth, H. I'm not familiar with the answer you just asked.
Okay, so Cassidy says
No, it's
Dave Boy Green.
Nah,
Davey Boy Green. Okay, I'm looking at Sugar Ray Box Ray. Was it Bruce Finch?
Nope.
Bruce
Out of my
Finch,
league. Out of my league here.
Dave Boy Green, Andy Price. I don't know, Val. I don't know who you talking about.
Andy the Hawk Price was in the Hoovers training at one time. He black. Yes, y'all do.
Okay, I don't know then.
Who's
I can't even lie. I don't know.
I think Thomas Hearns fought him too. You seen the Thomas Hearns fighters? Hey, let me look up the Ring Magazine, because Ring Magazine is showing them all. Look at the top 10 Ring Magazine 1983, something like that. Punch in the top 10 magazine.
Hey, Chad, what's good, man? Okay, Chad, what's good? We got Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, bro. We got the next George Foreman tonight, the Russian assassin, Makhmudov, the Lion. This guy is a monster. He's coming for everybody in the heavyweight division. And also we got Canelo and Triple G tomorrow night, bro. So what you think about the state of boxing and the fights coming up?
Come on, H-Money. These people talking boxing is dead. Boxing is trending down. They're not paying attention to the most exciting sport on the earth. I mean, honest to God, like you just said, we got the big Russian nightmare. He's like a better Peterbiev, however you want to mention these Russian killers. You know, all knockouts, just a big, big Russian bear. H-Money following this. I mean, who's talking about this fight tonight? H-Money, and then look at that. What's going on in Vegas? My God, it looked like a freaking, a big, I don't know, some sort of event going on there in Vegas, like a rock concert. What was it, Woodstock? No, it was fucking Canelo and Triple G. This boxing is trending up. We got the undisputed welterweight fight. Come on, let's get it done. Work out the details, fellas. This is another worldwide event right now. I mean, boxing is definitely trending up, H, and it's just great to be a part of it. Great to hear H-Money. Great to hear you promoting these boxes, H, and just the passion that you bring, man. It's needed for the sport, just because it's exciting. It's the greatest sport on earth. My hairs stand up on my arms with ring walks. I stand up for the fights. I get rubber leg, There's nothing like boxing, and no one does it like H-Money,
Absolutely, man. Appreciate that, Chad. Thanks for always supporting me since day one. And Chad got a great channel. Go ahead, Jonathan Simon. I'm sorry, brother.
Coach Val, it was Pete Ranzini?
No. I'm looking it up now.
All right, Cassidy, he typed in another fighter. He said Colin Jones. Is it Colin Jones? OG Val, that's what he said.
No, it's not Colin.
Hey, Chad, what's your thoughts on Canelo Alvarez, man? Canelo just got beat down by Dimitri Bivol. Canelo did have a rematch clause. Instead of exercising his rematch clause the same way Deontay Wilder did to get his Fury rematch, the same way George Kambosos is doing with Devin Haney, the same way Anthony Joshua did with Usyk, Canelo decided to go fight Triple G instead of, running it back. What was your thoughts on Canelo not taking the immediate rematch with Dimitri Bivol, even though he had a contract with a rematch clause?
H-Money, with all that, I know, like, that's why I really feel like he's the face of boxing. Like, everything kind of he does, every other boxer, you can kind of, like, people argue about certain things. It's like he's active, H, and this fight's a long time coming to Triple G. I thought when the contract was initially signed, I thought it was Bivol, and then I thought it was Triple G. I thought Triple G was in that contract right from the get-go. It'll be interesting to see after this fight, H-Money, because I think if he fights him again at 175, he bit off more than he can chew. I think he'll have to fight him at 168, if Bivol can come down. But H, all the politics, all the A side, B side, this promoter, I just, I'm really looking forward to the fight, H, because those two fights were fun fights, left a lot of questions, very entertaining fights. I think Triple G's got something left. He just went to Japan and fought Murata. Hey, the Bivol's fight. Hey, we get hey, it's kind of good. Canelo's almost doing it now. We get to see Zerto fight Bivol. So the trickle down effect of what Canelo does affects boxing, and I just think he's good for the sport, the activity, because it made Bivol take the Zerto fight. It is what it is, H. It is what it is, so to speak.
Yeah, but what's a bigger fight, Canelo and Bivol rematch, or Bivol and Canelo No, Canelo and Bivol rematch or Zerto and Bivol. What's the bigger fight and what's the better fight?
You just put Canelo in the mix. Canelo fucking with Yildirim, they're having a fucking party. You know what I mean? Canelo he's got like a fan base that's the biggest fan base in boxing behind him, and we just seen it today. I mean, there's so many people that don't want to see this fight.
What about Canelo waiting until Triple G turned 40 to give Triple G that rematch? Well, do you feel like he should have gave Triple G this rematch years ago when Triple G was younger? Triple G been calling for this third fight for a very long time.
I know it was that long ago, right, H? You know, and that's why he gets a lot of the hate, you know? Like that's why he's so polarizing, because there's two sides of the argument, so to speak, you know, and we all know the politics, and we all know when you're the A side, we all know when you're Tom Brady, if you touch him, you're gonna get the flag flown. You know, LeBron James, he's gonna get the whistle. We know when you're the rock star, when you're Elvis Presley, you're gonna be the main act. You're gonna have the fucking, you know, the top line, everything, and you know it's just when you're the top, you got to get preferable treatment. You got to go in there like Bivol and beat him, you know. And Bivol did it. And we're going to see it. So I'm pretty excited about this fight, honestly, because I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of the sport, and they're both world class athletes. And I think Triple G's got something to prove here. You know, I think the trilogy could be the best fight out of the three.
I don't think so. Triple G's he's not the same fighter. Like, he's 40 years old. I mean, Chad, 40 years old. He's not the fighter that he once was. And Canelo waited until he turned 40 to give him this third fight. Now, Canelo had a rematch clause. It was in a contract. If Canelo lost to Bivol, he could do a rematch with Bivol. So the Triple G fight could have waited because Canelo had a contract with a rematch clause. He could have got the rematch, and the Triple G fight could have been after that, bro. Nobody forced Canelo to take this.
Initially, after the fight, he said he wanted a Bivol rematch, H, right? Right after that fight with Bivol, when the announcement.
He didn't say anything about Triple G. He didn't say anything about Triple G until
the energy
later.
Changed. Absolutely, the energy changed.
Yeah, that's all that I'm trying to point out. But
I agree.
It's still.
I agree, H. You know, like a lot of fucking, you know, moves are made in boxing that are very, very funky and funny, you know. But when the bell rang, you know, they can wipe out all the funkiness because it just it's sport's always been funky, H. You know, it's always been funky, you know, and we got to go with what's good, you know, because it gets so dramatizing and, you know, a lot of hypothetical situations. But what you're talking are facts. Those are facts. He waited. I mean, that second fight with Triple G was how long ago? Come on.
Shit, about 4 years ago. 4
years
ago.
H, so you know.
He could have gave it, and that was a controversial fight. A lot of people thought he lost to Triple G in the second fight and even the first fight. So he could have just went straight to Triple G. Instead, he went to go fight Rocky Fielding. Then from Rocky Fielding, he went to go fight Danny Jacobs. From Danny Jacobs, he fought against Sergey Kovalev. So Triple G was nowhere in the picture at that time. And Canelo said he would never give Triple G a third fight, but now he is. And I heard Triple G's manager, Tom Loeffler, say, you know, Triple G is 40 now. Canelo waited until he was 40. That's what Triple G manager said.
No, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. But then again, you know, H, I was really on the Boo fan. You know, like, you know, from my neck of the woods, you know, I've seen him box as an amateur. I've talked with the dad numerous times. Big fan of the kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, regardless, it gets to a point, H, you know, where Boo, you just got to do something. I don't know if he's even fought one champion. He's undefeated, H. You know, he hasn't lost since I can't even begin to know when. But it was like, come on, Boo. You know, it's like I hear people saying Canelo should have fought Boo. I think the Triple G fight at 40.
That was an undisputed fight. You don't think he should have fought Boo? That was undisputed at 160 at the time.
But I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know if I was following all the politics back then and all that. I just know at some point it got to a point where everybody was moving around H-Money. I closed my eyes, I opened them, and there seemed to be so many belts. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? There was like, you know, a couple belts here. Now everybody's got a fucking belt in it. It just seemed like the pie got sliced up real quick, overnight, so to speak. You know, it was like, you know, back in the day. Which
Well,
back in the day was.
Belts is
Boo
always
Boo got a fight coming up.
for boxing.
Hmm.
You know, marketing and promotion is everything. So belts always been part of the marketing.
No, I'm saying the amounts of them, all the belts they have now, like the gold belt, the green belt, the franchise belt, this belt, and
It kind of bring the fans out. That's how you snatch new fans because they were like, "Oh yeah, it's a championship fight. He fight for this belt."
yeah, and sanctioning fees. It's just it's
money.
it's the big machine. It's the machine.
Money thing, man. And them sanctions is high too.
And these fighters that make it to the top, shout out to Bill Haney, a man that comes from nothing, the man that with a son that works his way through all these scumbags, all these fucking lawyers, guns and money, these Bob Arum types, and now he's doing business with Eddie Hearns. I mean, you got to give a shout out to that. They're doing it their own way, and hey, I'm not a big fan of the way the kid fights. I like to see violence, and but he's a tough nut to crack. I mean, until someone can get through that jab, he's the one to beat at 135.
Yeah.
But we're dealing with outlaws. We're dealing with the biggest hustlers. Where they're trying to get a leg up on everybody. And for what Haney to do, for what that kid to have done, that's just that's an amazing story. At the age he's doing it, he still should be in college. What's he, a senior in college right now?
I don't know. Oh, Ronnie Shields. That's his name, H.
Randy Shields.
Yeah, Randy Shields. That's right, bro. Randy Shields. Remember him?
You know who that dude fought on Cavell?
Who?
That dude fought Benitez and Ray Leonard in back-to-back fights.
Yeah.
Fighting killers.
Yes, sir. Fighting killers. H, where H Money go?
I'm right here. Hey, so I heard of that name, Randy Shields.
Yeah. That was the white
boy. I remember the
man.
name, but I don't know anything about him. I gotta go do my research on him.
That
he was good.
Boy, he used to fight all the good fighters.
It's money. He fought
didn't run from nobody.
He fought Benitez and Ray Leonard in back-to-back fights. Damn. And he fought Tommy Hearns, and he fought Johnny Bumpus.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
I do. And you see, I'm playing
Bump City, Seattle's own. Rocky Lockridge.
Get this smoke. El Rayo.
What's up, Smoke?
Seattle's own.
Yeah. And he stayed on Cavell. He stayed in the top 10 in rankings.
Stayed in the top 10 rankings, baby. And see how plain his name is. I told you it was a plain name.
Randy Shields.
Yeah.
Sound like a baseball name.
Yep. Like a baseball name or something. Yeah. And there's a lot of fighters, man, that know fight history. They go to sleep on his name, man, because he wasn't that exciting fighter that you would remember, but he was in every fight. He fought everybody, man. He fought everybody. And you ain't
Pino Cuevas, Ray Leonard, Benitez.
Yep. Pino Cuevas. And Pino Cuevas was nice when he fought. Yep. And he fought these guys in their prime when these guys was nice and hungry. Yep. That's when he fought these dudes. Not when they got old like these fighters do today.
And this dude fought all champions.
That's right.
Damn.
Yes, sir. That dude fought all champions, man.
God.
That dude was
different time. The whole different time and place, fellas.
Yep.
And he fought Benitez when Benitez was undefeated.
Undefeated.
The champion, I think.
And what age he won a champion at? What was he, 17 years old? Fucking champion of the world?
He beat Antonio Cervantes.
Yes, sir.
Ah, damn.
Maybe he wasn't that young, but I know he was a maybe.
Benitez was 17, bro.
He even fought Milton McCoy.
Yeah, when he got his first belt. Yeah. When he fought Leonard on ESPN. The only major network still fucking rocking boxing right now. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Cavell, that dude even fought Milton McCoy.
Damn, he fought Milton McCoy? No, he was getting older then, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He fought past it. He wasn't that old. Like fighters expire young because Wilfred started so young. He was in the gym as a young teenager.
McCoy was like 14 or 16 when they fought.
Dang. Yeah, basically they had about 10 years of a career. They got fucking old quick.
Yeah, because they fought real fighters quick.
Hagler was toast. He wasn't toast, but he wasn't the same Hagler when he fought Leonard, and he was only 32, I think.
That's right.
You
He
know, think
wasn't.
about it, Uncle
Because
Val.
he
You would
been
know
through
this.
wars. He was in wars. Took him 50
Yeah,
fights to get a title
And
fight.
man, Chad and
yeah.
Smoke, y'all know this. These guys had to get that money, man, back in them times.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah!
They had to make their money. They couldn't fight like one time a year or like these
no.
guys.
And
Oh,
they
They
had
weren't
to
getting
work a
paid
job
any.
too. They had to work a
Yeah,
job too.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hearns was outside of his prime at 30 years old.
And these guys
He was in
couldn't
the
afford to
decline.
fight one time a year and make this their sole career and take care of family.
right.
These guys was clocking out for jobs and going to the gym and train. They was going home so late in the. They was going home so late at night that shit. The wife and kids probably was in bed.
Yep. That's
So they
right.
had to get that money, man. It was like whatever you gonna pay, whether I'm ready or not, I gotta go do it.
And see, that's how Don King was able to get the money out them heavyweights, because them heavyweights didn't have no money, and Don King will give them 50,000 up front, charging them 150 back. You know what I'm saying? He was doing it to him, man. And then his son Carl was the manager, so the promoter getting
He had it
25%, the
monopolized.
manager getting 33 in the third. Like they had like 85% of them dude purse, man.
And
He
then
owned
Hey,
all
man,
the green
I want to.
properties. Yeah.
Hey, Matt, I want to like butcher the story, but like Tim Witherspoon was talking about that fucking that fight he threw because Don
Oh
King
yeah.
fucked him on the guarantee or on the purse. You remember the details of that?
I vaguely remember it, but I
Well, I
remember laughing so hard. Like that was a true
was
story.
I know him
Yeah, he's
personally.
like
I
just
used to give
straight
him
up
a ride
said.
home.
He's just like, yeah, I threw that fight. I was like, fuck Don
Yeah.
King, fuck this. He said he
Yep.
made
Yeah.
like something like $8,000 on a 700,000 purse. I can't remember the
Yeah,
detail.
he got
It was
fucked. He
ridiculous.
got fucked.
Yeah, he got messed around. But Tim Witherspoon was a hothead, man. He was arrogant and he was
y'all remember the story with Larry Holmes and Don King, huh?
oh
Larry
yeah.
was gonna kill him, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, Larry Holmes. He pull up on
He
Larry Holmes in
all of
the.
them, man. He was
He
sticking
pull up.
it through all.
He pull up on Larry Holmes in a limousine and told him come take a ride with him. There's a fight that he wanted to put Larry in. Larry said, "No, I'm not taking that fight. I don't know. I'm not interested in that fight." And Don King asked him, "Do you like your career?" He said, "Well,
Right.
yeah, I like my career." He said, "But you can't fight if you don't have knees."
Right.
Larry said, "Where the contract at?"
Yeah. That's what King.
Yeah,
That's what
I think that was a Roy Williams fight.
That's
Roy
Where
when
the
Williams.
contract
King,
at?
yeah, that's when
Yeah.
King had just came home from Mansfield. That's when he
Prison.
was
Yeah, from the penitentiary.
yeah,
Don King had killed
Mansfield.
2 people.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah,
Mansfield.
he killed 2 people. Don King was like the Suge Knight of boxing back then.
Hell yeah.
Everybody was scared of him.
He's from Cleveland.
Yep.
Yes,
Bro, he
sir.
stomped the guy out on the
Yeah,
fucking street.
he mob figures. Did you hear Mike Tyson tell the story of him throwing Don King off his own plane?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he was on the private jet with Don. It was Don's jet. He picked him up, flying somewhere, doing a bunch, blowing rails, chilling out. And then Mike Tyson just got it in his head that he's heard Don King talking to him, all that like slick Don King shit, and it just like irked him. And he's like, wait a minute, this is my cocaine. This is my plane. This dude been ripping me off. And he, in some like coke fueled rage, threw Don King off their own fucking plane and tried to take it.
Yeah, him and Don King, they got a couple stories, boy. He slapped Don King one time. They got some major stories, man. Cause Don King was tearing them millions up that Tyson was making.
Yep.
Don King is still getting fucked, dude. Amir Mom's fucking sued Don King.
Robin Givens got him for 30 mil, bro. 30 million. And she ain't even getting her mama got his ass. Her mama the one put that together. They snatched 30 million out of him. And he wasn't even mad about it. He was a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't care. He didn't care. He had the
You hear guys like Ed Lover said he had Mike Tyson's Bentley for like 6 months. Prior to got to his house, the manager called him for it one night. Like, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Mike wasn't tripping.
Yeah, Mike was on some stuff, man.
That's the mom.
Mike was on some stuff.
Miracle he's still alive. It's a miracle the man's still with us, to be honest. Some of the stories you hear.
He said I wasn't too scared of too many people, but one person that gave me the shitters was Lawrence Taylor.
That was the baddest defensive player that I've ever seen play football in my life.
He said that's how I think I started my cocaine habit with him.
Who said that?
Somebody call his motherfucking
Mike Tyson.
He said Lawrence Taylor, man. He said
Wow.
I think that's when my habit really started because I was doing like other things, but the cocaine and stuff like that with Lawrence Taylor and stuff like that.
But you know who turned Sugar Ray Leonard out on the cocaine?
Who?
Bobby Brown, man.
If it wouldn't have been someone, it would have been someone else. So, you know, they just happen to be the person.
But see, hold
you don't
on,
want this, dude. This
Let me
is cocaine. It's great. It's not addictive.
Let me explain something to you, though. Like, in the early 80s, I'm talking about before crack, when it was freebasing. In the 80s, back to the 70s and 60s, cocaine was like, they used to call it like a pimp's delight. Like, po niggas couldn't even snort cocaine. Like, you know, it wasn't no dope fiend shit. You wasn't no fiend then. Like, you had to be a player. If you snort a line of cocaine, nigga, you had to have some money. That shit was expensive than a motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
man. The old jazz musicians used to do that shit.
That's what I'm saying. But they was respected. They weren't called no damn dope heads.
They're doing that H. They were on the heroin.
All that fucking Heidi Ho shit he was doing. A million
Hell yeah.
High as fuck on coke.
Hell yeah. And wasn't nobody disrespecting them. You wasn't calling no dope fiend, none of that type of shit. That shit didn't come to that crack shit, King. That crack
and you know what? And people still do it. Like if you go into like the people who work, you know, the farmers and shit in the mountains in South America, they'll just like chew on the leaves and they'll work for fucking hours because it's not really supposed to be. Anyway, when you do the isolate, I'm not gonna go into it. Yeah, like nature's bounty should be there to be appreciated and like used for utility, but then, we know we're a machine that makes money.
Walking up a fucking alleyway in New York City in 1985 and seeing Mike Tyson and Lawrence Taylor walking up like that must have been the scariest two motherfuckers in the room at the same time, probably in the history of the world.
It doesn't seem like like the PR image doesn't seem like that those two people are safe for women or like girls.
For humans in general. I mean, they're both very very crazy fucking animals. I mean, they were wired differently than the most, you know, like I say, those were two of the baddest. Like nobody I ever see play football in my 52 years of life dominated football like Lawrence Taylor did.
Yeah, Strahan broke that record. I was like, it still ain't LT.
Well, you know, I liked my boy Ray Lewis. I think he was a monster middle linebacker.
Yep, facts.
That motherfucker shut a game down by himself, boy.
But that pass rushing, though, on the edge, getting around that corner and just getting to that quarterback, he just transformed the game. Like, you know, that whole...
Yeah, y'all can't forget about Reggie White and Bruce Smith. And then
Reggie White, baby, the preacher. Reggie White. Woo!
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, he was a monster.
Mean Joe Green.
What was the guy that won the Super Bowl with the Redskins? They found out he couldn't read. Damn.
Dexter Manley?
Yep, that's him.
Mm-hmm. He couldn't read.
Couldn't read.
7. He was a monster. Like
There's
Bruce
a guy
Smith.
who's like the president of a goddamn like a hockey team. Like his way from a coach.
I got one for y'all. I bet y'all don't know this. Here, who was the hardest throwing quarterback in NFL history?
Jeff George.
Nope. Get another shot. And he was black.
Doug Williams.
Warren Moon.
Nope.
Not the Flash.
Doug Williams.
Nope.
The guy played the guy played for Pittsburgh.
Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
The Flash. His name is
Cordell Stewart.
No.
Cordell Stewart.
No, not him.
You talking about?
He played for Washington. He played for Washington.
Oh, you? What?
That was Doug Williams.
No, not Doug Williams. Joe Gilliam.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing him. Joe Gilliam.
You remember him? They couldn't even catch his passes. What the hell are you talking about? You better remember him.
Throwing Nolan Ryan fastballs.
Yeah, I knew it. They said that John Elway could have thrown it hard too.
Yeah. Oh, John
Yeah,
Elway.
you got to put the touch on it, man. That's how you get remembered.
They said Jamarcus Russell was throwing it fucking 70 yards from his knees.
Yeah.
The Raider quarterback there.
Yeah, no,
what
man.
y'all
There's
think about-
stories
what
about
y'all
that
think
guy. You gotta
about
talk
this?
about drug use. Like, man, like that dude was employing like half a goddamn city to get him high when he was out here.
Hey, y'all know this boy for Kansas City is special, don't you? And I know y'all know he's special, but do you know how special he gonna be? That boy is turning the football game from a quarterback perspective to a whole nother like.
Who, Mahomes?
Yeah, he turned the.
Oh no,
turned the
I was on a
quarterback
panel. Someone was
perspective to
saying
a
he wasn't
whole
the
lot
top
of-
5. They were saying he wasn't the top 5 quarterback. I said, what
Yeah.
fucking world am I living
They
in?
crazy.
I
Watching a
said,
commercial with
right.
him now.
Man, they crazy. Man,
H
this dude
Money.
he's the best quarterback in the world right now,
H-Money.
Patrick
That's
Mahomes.
right. I'm
H-Money,
telling
you can hear me?
that motherfucking throw a football.
Hold up. We still got that bad man. What are you
H-Money.
saying?
You can hear me, H-Money?
You talking about my?
Hey.
You talking about my boys? You talking about the Brady bunch? Yeah, of course.
No. I'm talking. Well,
Who?
he's another Bay Area dude too. But yeah, I'm talking about the other guy, Aaron Rodgers.
H-Money.
Aaron Rodgers.
That's my quarterback. You can hear me, H-Money?
He's the truth.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you, Jonathan.
I know H-Money got his, this is a boxing channel, but every now and then he'll tag in with football. I wanted
basketball.
I wanted his specific perspective on this comment I'm about to make. I don't know if he's
on the channel.
Yeah, if he's on the channel. Would y'all compare? I'm talking about as time goes, Pat Mahomes being the Steph Curry of football.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's the point I was
That's
making.
Absolutely.
He's gonna be throwing the football from all different angles, perspectives.
Yep.
He's so smooth. Yes, he is.
But I know H-Money like Steph. That's why I made that comparison.
He's Trey Youngish. He's Trey Youngish, Steph Curry-ish. That's that generation of
This
athletes.
is what's gonna make him great this year. Because
but he needs receivers though.
No, but hold on,
He got receivers.
He'll make
them.
Quarterbacks like that make you out of receivers.
He gives them extra time to get open.
Make you out of receivers.
He adapts. He adapts to the play, what's in front of him. That's what separates the greats. From any sport, you have to adapt what's in front of you because everybody's game plan, and everybody's got the game plan until you go, what the fuck did he just do? And that's what makes great athletes is what the fuck did they do?
Tough game last night.
It's still about the quarterback and the receiver, not just the quarterback, right? Like it's still Montana to Rice for me.
No, because I think Rice made Montana. Montana threw a lot of throws that the average motherfucker couldn't even catch. Rice.
I mean, I hear you. I'm just saying, like if he gets
certain receivers make quarterbacks.
That's the thing that Aaron Rodgers to me never had. Right? He never had that guy.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it makes him a great quarterback because he never had that guy that had to just go get it from anywhere. Like Pittsburgh. What you call him wasn't great of a quarterback. How y'all think he was, Terry Bradshaw? That wide receiver made him great, man.
Okay, yeah.
Man, that wide receiver got
that running back helped too.
You talking about Lynn Swan?
Yeah, he caught passes that no person can
catch. Not just one on Cavell, two.
Two of them. They was catching passes. Could no regular receiver catch those passes there, bro?
Get those Joe Theismann too, like the Theismann. You gotta like that's what I'm saying. It's just
But that's what I mean about Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna put it on the number. Tom Brady, they put that shit on the number. Your boy Aaron Rodgers, they put that shit on the number. Like these is great quarterbacks.
When he had Moss though, that was when that was when they were just like crushing it. And anyway, he was crushing it. He had those little like fucking
crushing with Element, man.
Edelman was
crushing with Element. Who the hell is Element? He was crushing.
Edelman was a speedster. He fucking hit that slant on your fucking ass in a minute.
Tyreek and Kelsey was good, but when Mahomes got in that lineup, it became extra. They became zoom. They took off.
And Kelsey, he from Cleveland, Ohio. He from right down the street.
It was good. It was good before Mahomes got the starting spot.
And Mahomes' dad was a baseball player.
Shit, them jokers took off, man.
Right.
Took off.
And this was really.
Did I miss the Carlos Takam fight? Did that thing already happen?
I don't know.
No, it hasn't.
All right.
Hell no, smoke not yet. We still got the undercard going.
It's a fight on tonight.
Yeah.
On what?
Big Russian.
That's why.
Yeah, Val. I was telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, the Russian George Foreman, Val.
Exactly.
what
That's
All
right.
that dude is a monster, new heavyweight, bro.
What channel? It's gonna be
It's on
You gonna send me-
ESPN. ESPN Plus.
So you gonna send me backstage?
ESPN Plus.
Okay.
I'm gonna go backstage and get it.
Dude, like last time.
Yeah.
I knew they had a fight scheduled. I
Like
just
last
didn't know
time, right?
where.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Did it work for you last time?
Yeah.
Hey Val, did you get it to work last time?
Yeah, because you sent the link. There was a link over there I went and got.
Yo, Val, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey Val, did it work for you last time though?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, did it work for you last time when I sent you?
Yep.
Yes, it
All right, I
worked.
got you. I'm finna send it to you. Okay, I got you.
Fucking Groundhog Day.
Hey, but let me finish this point about Patrick Mahomes. What's going to make him so great this year is because, brother, AFC is tough as hell. You got Cincinnati. You got Baltimore with Lamar Jackson. Cincinnati with that boy Joe. You got
I just that Uncle Vel, he got over 2 hurdles in week 1 and 2 in his division.
Right.
But it's some bad jokers in the AFC, I'm telling you.
Man.
And that team that Mahoney beat yesterday, that team ain't going nowhere, bro.
Chargers ain't no joke.
Chargers ain't no joke.
Yeah, he done beat the Chargers and the Raiders already.
That's right. So, but he still got to see the Bills.
Thank you for bringing me to fucking reality, fellas. Honestly, I was talking to people and they didn't have Mahomes a top 5 quarterback. They were saying fucking Patrick fucking Wilson, the quarterback for Denver now, is better than Mahomes. I just had to leave. I couldn't stop. My blood pressure started boiling because I'm thinking, what are you watching? Like, do you even watch this? I mean, what the fuck do you have against Patrick Mahomes? Is he not on your fantasy football team? I'm like, what? I mean, and they sounded like older gentlemen too, and I'm thinking, wow.
They mad. You know, you got a lot of old people.
Mad Chad in his 2nd or 3rd year, he just threw for 5,000 yards in the
season. Stop it, man. Just watch his talent just overflows. He is the Steph Curry of the NFL. He's the Steph Curry. He's magical out there. He's got a God gift. He's a professional. He's got the X factor. He's got everything. He's got the tools, the talent.
Let me give you a look.
You never noticed that the quarterbacks are actually kind of like better than the receivers. Who's the best fucking receivers? They used to have all of the best ones became like kind of head cases, didn't they?
What, receivers?
Yeah. Your wideouts.
Yeah.
I was thinking Megatron, Tyrell Owens, fucking Moss. Then Beckham was the guy.
Yeah. For a while you had Dez Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dez was all right, but he was a fucking head case too. Like, who the fuck are the receivers?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hey, Smoke, you talking about wide receivers right now in the NFL?
Yeah. Who's the man?
Tyreek Hill. And then you got Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota
Cooper Kupp. The Cup kid.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp for the LA Rams.
Cooper Kupp killing that fucking shit.
It's money.
Good, bro.
Yeah, you got stuff, man.
What's up?
It would be Brown. It would be Antonio Brown if he got.
It would be
kick him out the NFL.
It's money.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna kick him out. They're gonna kick him out.
Justin Jefferson chopped us up last week. I was like, God damn.
Antonio Brown.
That boy that showed from Justin Jefferson, he like unstoppable.
Damn. We couldn't do nothing with him.
Hey, I put it in there for you, Val.
Okay.
Look, Val, in the private chat. I got you. Is there?
All right.
Each money, you heard my comparison to Mahomes?
Who you say?
He could be the Steph Curry of football.
Ooh, for real? That's high praise, man.
For real. I see it, H. I see it.
Y'all think he's the best quarterback right now in the league?
Who?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I do. I mean, he ain't over my boy Tom Brady, but I mean, Tom Brady.
If you're starting a team today, you're going with Mahomes. But Brady's the GOAT.
If you're starting a team today, but I still got Rodgers and Brady.
You going to take Giannis over LeBron? Really?
Hell no. Nah.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'll take Giannis over LeBron going into next year. I will.
If you're starting today, yeah.
That's what I mean today. Same thing with the Brady Mahomes
comparison. Yeah.
If you look at the
short remember Andrew Luck?
If you look at the short sample of work, 2-3 years, he threw for 5,000 yards in 1 year.
Did Giannis them pick up anybody?
They got healthy though. They got healthy. Middleton's healthy. They got Drew Holiday. They're the second favorite.
Long they healthy because Brooklyn.
Celtics are favorite. Celtics are favorite to win it all.
No, the Celtics can't go.
Celtics are favorite to win it all in Vegas. Go to Vegas right now. The Celtics are the favorite to win it all. The Celtics are the favorite to win it all. That's the fact. That's the fact.
You know why? Because they sucker. They're the New Englanders every goddamn year. Stop it.
No, the Celtics ain't got that extra. They ain't got that extra. They ain't got that it. They ain't got that
it. They don't know how to win.
They just got a bench. They got Gallinari got hurt. They just got
If LeBron would have went over there, Celtics would have went to the championship. LeBron would have went over there last year.
They picked up Malcolm Brogdon in a trade.
Yeah. If we had a bench, we could have beat. I'm not saying we would have beat Golden State, but if we had any of a bench, if we had somewhat of a bench, we had no bench. I mean, Golden State has people coming off the bench, and
they got some Warriors over.
We still got to.
Yeah, you know how to fucking close out quarters. You got to know how to close out quarters. You know how to learn how to.
And you got to remember the Bill Russell passing. The Bill Russell passing. They're all going to be playing with that extra Bill Russell. I'm telling you, he's going to be that number 18's coming. It's going to be all about Bill Russell next year. It's going to be all about the Celtics.
Here's the thing.
I think the
Jason Tatum is fucking for real. Top 5 player in the world.
It's the feel of the game. It's a feel of the game. Like they don't actually know when the goddamn tide is turning. They play at one goddamn speed.
Turning.
Then they go desperation. So if they're winning, it's all good. It's very like up tempo and everybody's happy. But if it's not working, it's just desperation ball, and that's not going to get you there.
Celtics are legit. I'm just saying. And I'm not a homer. The Red Sox suck. The Patriots suck. The Bruins suck. I mean, I know when my team's good or not. I didn't think the Celtics would win it last year. You know, I'm not a homer. I'm just telling you. You look at that squad, what they have. They have everybody coming back. Add a few pieces. Brown and Tatum.
A team that can't get over the hump, man. Chad and Smoke is the Sixers, man.
But that. The Sixers.
I mean, maybe. The scheme is just kind of weird. I mean, the beard got there. I don't know. Maybe.
But the Ben Simmons, they've tried all these different things, and it's just they can't get over that hump.
No, Ben Simmons
coaches. No, I'm saying they tried all these different Harden. They just can't seem to get there.
The difference with Philly, Smoke. Can we get a healthy, in shape James Harden to start training camp?
Okay,
he got paid. He got silky pajamas. He got the silky pajamas, like I say.
It's not even that.
Like Hagler said. Says.
That's a Cali basketball product, right? If your team is centered around James Harden, you're not going to win. You need somebody who can get you over that hump. You remember Paul George did that like Gatorade commercial where he's like ball game. Like you need that mentality, not Paul George, but the character that Paul George is playing in that fucking commercial. That's what you fucking need. You need the guy that
you see a mouthful of Smoke, character. A lot of these guys plays a character, and they try to actually take that to their career, and it never balance out. You're not in a commercial. It's the real deal.
That dude's not clutch at all. But what I'm saying is you need a clutch guy who's been there and like interested in the goddamn game, not as like his off-court persona and all that other shit. Yep. Because like Kyrie would be that guy, or maybe KD would be that guy. But actually, he just played with him. That won't work. But a guy, basically you need somebody clutch to pair with that dude because he is not clutch. He's going to come up short whenever you fucking need him.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, Philly, that's fool's gold. He's better than Ben Simmons for the regular season, but the playoffs, you need somebody,
Especially when the chip is on the line.
Yeah. They put basically Manu posterized that dude on his way out the fucking door.
Yep.
That's basically that's the story of James Harden right there. Either that or fucking Meta World Peace, fucking elbowing that dude in the chin or coming like whatever. It's just a series of slipping on the banana peel and falling face first and some doo-doo. That's that guy.
What it was too, honestly, with Hutton, I can honestly say a lot of his when he had that MVP season was he had that call. He kept getting that call. I don't know how many times he went to the free throw, but he could get the people in the air and lean into him, and he would get the whistle every time. And they changed that call, and he doesn't get that call no more. And I think that was such a huge part of his game. I can't remember, but I remember it was almost sickening. I'm like, yeah, he's going to go to the line again. Yeah, and I think I don't know, and I think he got paid. Like Hagler said, it's hard to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to do road work when you have silky pajamas. A lot of times, the contract year, that's when you get a fantasy player. When you're drafting your fantasy team, try to get as many players in their contract year on your team because they're playing for the fucking bag.
After one of the Warriors championships, when they did the end of the season award things, they had fucking Nicki Minaj performing. And if you saw James Harden's face when he saw Nicki Minaj's ass, it just says it all. That dude is just a fucking sucker, dude. Straight the fuck up.
Yeah, he had the Kardashian curse too. I think he dated a Kardashian.
Yeah, same shit. Yeah. Yeah, he's just not it, bro. The 76ers are still in the process.
Yeah, just
we got this fight. Hopefully, who do you got winning? I have Arrow winning. I have it tied after round 8.
I don't know who Jonathan got. I got Arrow too. I got Arrow too. Sorry, you're doing the breakdown.
Bud showing a lot of flashes. Bud showing a lot of flashes, and then wow, Bud's really looking like he's gonna win. I think around 7, round 8, Arrow's going to get him with a good couple body shots, and it's going to really take the wind out of Bud. And I think Arrow's going to dominate the last few rounds, and I think we're going to see a unanimous decision. It's going to go 12 rounds. Arrow Spence by unanimous decision. That's my take.
I don't have a whole take, but right now, I got Arrow by majority decision.
Output and body work will pay. Output and body work will be what will win Arrow the fight.
I'm just hoping everything is sign, sit, and deliver. That this fight exactly is going to happen, because nothing is never for sure and stuff like that. But I just hope it's signed, sealed, and delivered.
You have never given a pick. I don't think I've heard you give a pick.
Because, like I said, Smoke, we talk about this all the time. What source, and if this source is accurate? And then you hear, then the news was broke yesterday, and then I hear a switch of the stance today. I'm like, is it going to happen? If it is, just let it happen. All this back and forth and switches of stance and stuff like that. And the person who reported it now saying he's not sold is going to happen. But you reported it. You broke the news. But now you're not sold is going to happen. I'm like what it is. That's my thing. You the guy that broke the news. Now the next day you're going to say, I'm not sold is going to happen. So how can you break the news? If you sources are accurate?
His nickname is Cappinger.
He threw me for a loop when I heard him say that live today. He just threw me for a loop. You just broke the news, and everybody's all excited. Finally, we got it. Whew, we can exhale. Is here. And then the next day, I'm not sure it's going to happen.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure a human being's neck is supposed to be wider than the head. What's going on with this dude? What the fuck is happening? Shit is battling for parallel space with his ears. God damn. Makhmudov is a thick kid. He has okay. Interesting. We're gonna see if he got a chin like that.
He's a huge favorite. I think he's minus 1,000.
Oh yeah, now Carlos Takam is not going to be the guy to test him, but he shouldn't be.
Like I said, I don't know what.
Hey fellas, I gotta hop off and charge my phone here, man. I gotta give a big shout out to H Money. Talking about this fight, always talking boxing. We could talk the NFL, the NBA. Shout out to Trey Young. Shout out to H Money, always,
yeah.
pulling up these, players and fighters that really no one's
Hey,
getting.
Chad, Trey Young, the new Curry, bro. And you know what they call me now? My new nickname, Trey Curry. H Money, also known as Trey Curry, bro. You know what I
Ice
mean?
Trey.
So, hey,
Right, I like it,
yeah,
H. I like it.
that dude is a beast,
But
man. I
he's for
love Trey
real, man.
Young.
He, in college basketball, H, he led the nation as a freshman in assists and points when he was at Oklahoma.
Nobody's
And
ever did that too. Nobody's ever led the nation.
he's gonna,
in
all
points
his
and
records are
assists.
gonna have his name in it at the end of it. With assists and points. I mean, in threes. This guy is the Curry generation. And shout out to H Money for always picking up on this kid. H Money got his ear to the fucking pavement, and like I say, God bless everybody, and I'll talk soon. H. God bless.
Okay, peace out, bro. Peace out. Hell yeah. What up, Shelton Moore? He said, keep cooking, watching FSU versus Louisville. Man, you got to check out the next George Foreman. Arslanbek Makhmudov, the Lion. Hey, Jonathan Simon, can we get a pick from you? Who you got, Spencer Crawford, man? We never got your prediction for this one, bro.
Oh, man. H, I'm more of a break it down, tell the tape type of person when it comes to, man, it's a pick 'em for me. It's a 50-50. It's a pick 'em for me. It's really a pick 'em fight. The fight can go the distance either way, and we can end up with a stoppage. Either way, it comes down to whoever implements the game plan and the intangibles in the fight. When a fight of this magnitude and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to sway either way. It's kind of hard because both these guys is the two best fighters in the world. Even though Crawford is number one pound for pound and stuff like that, I'm gonna just leave it as for now a 50-50. Either guy can win. I can't really. It's so razor close. It's gonna come down to intangibles and who can implement whatever game plan. And if that goes out the window, whoever can do something on the fly can bring something different in the fight that nobody would expect.
That's Bud all day. That's Bud all day.
Nobody that don't expect a different energy in a specific round. Somebody who you think can take a punch and really can't take a punch. It's just so many different. It's just so many different variables. The one thing I can say is the one thing that I can say when it comes to Spence and stuff like that, what he brings to the table, he's not a fighter that's hard to figure out. And the one thing I can say about Errol Spence, he's not hard to figure out. With Bud, you don't know round by round as the fight goes what he's going to bring to each round. You know what Spence going to bring. You know what he going to bring. But with Bud, it's a different situation. So that's what makes this fight so intriguing and stuff like that. You know what Errol Spence going to bring, but you don't know what Bud going to bring. And whatever Bud brings and stuff like that, can he offset what EJ is known for doing? So, I don't know. It's 50-50. It's a 50-50 fight. Either guy can beat each other.
Hey, quick question. What y'all think about Devin Haney picking Ryan Garcia to beat Tank Davis? Devin Haney did an interview yesterday, and they asked him who he think will win, Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. And Devin Haney said right now he got Ryan Garcia. What y'all think about that?
I think he must be trolling, or he just sees something I don't see. I don't agree. I don't agree with that pick at all.
Hey, do you think he got something to do with the beef he got going on with Tank? Because him and Tank going back and forth? Or do you – because Devin Haney fought against Ryan Garcia like 6 times in the amateurs. And Devin Haney sparred Tank Davis 2 times. So, he been in the ring with both of them. He knows both of these guys really well. He said he think Ryan will win.
But you know, at one time, 2H Money, they didn't see eye to eye neither, Ron and Dev. And Dev
Oh, I
stepped to
know.
him. Dev stepped to him when he was on the zone and stepped to him and his people. I think after the Luke Campbell fight, his dad, Bill, and Dev, they stepped to him and Bernard. After the Luke Campbell fight, I was like, okay,
Yeah, that
when we
Devin
gonna make
pressure
the
being
fight?
on the same. Yeah, that seeing that Devin pressure in school all day. Yeah, that kid, he needed a break. He needed a break. Yeah, Devin had to leave. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't generally Devin is not full of shit. But this seems like he's full of shit. He must be telling a joke, right?
I think he's serious though. I ain't gonna lie, man, because like Devin Haney don't seem like the type just to say shit just to say it.
All right. Do you think Devin Haney is willing to put money on fucking Ryan Garcia beating Tank?
Tank, he might. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we gotta
might,
get
bro.
Bill.
Like,
Yeah, you gotta hit Bill up and see if they talk about putting money down on that one.
I'm just waiting if Ron makes a comment to Dev, and Dev might change his stance on him next. Cause you know,
well,
Ron,
Ryan,
when it comes to Ryan, he's another one. He always got something to say about Devin Haney. He's another one.
yeah.
Tank, he basically is the one. They got him and Tank has Twitter beef, but for years he's basically the one that's always trying to go in on Devin. That's Ron Garcia.
But I will say that's like that's a cool little shout out though. That is a shout out to the homies. It's a way to promote. It's a way, it's a way to promote the fight. It's not really like his ordinarily fighters wouldn't go out of their way to promote other two guys making money, right? But it seems
They asked him about it. He didn't go out of his way. He didn't go out of his way, Smoke. He was doing his open workout for the Kambosos rematch. And, all these reporters were there asking him all type of questions. So they asked him about Ryan Garcia versus Tank. And they wanted to get his prediction.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting answer to the question.
He said right now he favored Ryan Garcia. That's what he said.
Oh, right now. Okay, okay. That answers that question. It doesn't sound like he was talking about putting money down on it.
But if you had to, I bet you any money behind the scenes, if you had to bet money, he was betting on Tank to win.
Yeah, I bet if they sign that fight, I'm pretty sure he's gonna put his cash, on the name you can quickly trust.
Yeah, because you see, they're smoking his money at one time, and he's still like Tank wouldn't say nothing. It was like whoever they put in the ring with me, you know what I'm saying? I'll be ready to fight him and stuff like that. But Ron was just talking shit after shit after shit. And they ain't trying to get in the ring. And there was always some kind of beef between them too, because Ron was the one who was talking, but he ain't trying to fight, And when Tank made that statement, if you take care of your business and beat Kambosos, I want to fight you next, then it went from there. But the whole entire time, Tank had been quiet when it came to the other lightweights in the division. It was really Ryan and Dev that was always going back and forth because Ryan kept Dev in his mouth. And then he started on Tank. But he basically was always saying this, watching Devin Haney is like taking NyQuil. And if I was Devin Haney and stuff like that, it's like me going into the ring with pillows on my hands. So he was always throwing shots at Dev. It was always throwing shots until Tank intervened and put his stuff in the equation by making that call out going into the Rolly fight. So that just changed the whole stance, and them guys been going back and forth. So,
man, this makes me think. What's up with where's Tio? What's Tio got to say? Like Tio
is hiding. Tio is hiding. Tio is hiding, Smoke. You know where Tio is. That nigga's hiding, and he's being protected right now. Teofimo Lopez fanboys, they hoping Devin Haney stays at 135 and don't go after Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez fanboys, now they turn to Lomachenko fanboys. And it was funny because when Tio beat Loma, Tio wouldn't even give Loma a rematch. They said, fuck Lomachenko. Fuck a Lomachenko rematch. But now they hoping that Lomachenko Lomachenko beats Devin Haney. That's funny. But shouldn't they want Teofimo Lopez to fight Devin Haney? Shouldn't those guys want Devin Haney to move up to go fight Tio and shit?
What I hear is so I made the argument that somebody was like Loma didn't duck Devin Haney because he was fighting Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo won that fight. But Devin Haney moving up to fight Teofimo Lopez instead of Loma is a duck, right? It's like I don't understand this logic. I don't understand what people are talking about
because they don't want Devin Haney. They don't want Devin Haney to move up and fight Tio because they know Devin Haney will beat the shit out of Tio. So in order to protect Tio, they say Devin Haney needs to go fight Lomachenko first. But as Teofimo Lopez fans, they should want Teofimo Lopez to fight Devin Haney so Tio could beat Devin Haney. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
It's money.
It seems to me that that whatever Bob orders belt is around goddamn Haney's waist, right? So Haney can move up and challenge for the WBO as soon as Josh Taylor gets there, and Teofimo can be right there for that belt, and they can fight next year. I don't understand how that would be a duck of Lomachenko.
But you know how Tio energy has changed since he's moved up. Long as Devin Haney was on the other side and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It was chatter. Not a minute that Dev signed with Top Rank and could possibly, even if he move up, stays with Top Rank, know that Tio, now I'm on your side. What's the deal? You don't hear Tio mentioning his name anymore. You don't hear that same energy in his voice. Now Dev is on your side now.
You don't hear the same energy coming from even the Tio fanboys.
No, you don't hear that no more.
Fanboys. You don't hear them talking that shit no more either. Hey, Shelton Moore, what's good, bro? You ready for the Russian assassin? Are you ready for the killer? This dude, he's from Russia. He from Russia, but he live in Canada like Arthur Beterbiev.
Exactly. They pushing this dude. I just seen the commercial. They pushing him. Like, ooh, okay.
Just
attack him. Yeah, gonna put him in there with Takam, see what he got, huh?
He gonna knock the shit out of Takam. I bet you he knock out Takam faster than Anthony Joshua did. I bet you he beat up Takam better than Joe Joyce did. I promise you that.
Yeah, we damn sure. I tell you what, H, we damn sure finna find out. That's what we are finna do.
I gotta
see this. The worst knockout of Carlos Takam happened at the hands of Derek Chisora, in my opinion. He knocked him the fuck out.
Shit, y'all motherfuckers done talked me into turning from the football game. You know this guy. I gotta watch this shit now.
How was your day, sir?
That was cool, man. You know, made a little money, kicking back, getting ready for Triple G and Alvarez tomorrow. See if Triple G can pull it out. Don't think so. I think he's a little bit too old, but you know, you got an old man who motivated and mad. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
He said today at the weigh-in. You hear he said the weigh-in. He said, if you're a real boxing fan, you know who the real champion is.
Yo, Phantom, what's up, Phantom? What you say, bro?
I said, so Shelton, you giving Triple G a chance in that fight? Because I saw that shit too. He looked serious as fuck.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, anybody got a chance. Triple G got a better chance than most because Triple G can fight. He old. That motherfucker can fight.
Yeah, he sure can. And he got a damn granite ass chin too.
Yeah, he got a chance. I don't know if he can pull it off because of his age, but
yeah.
But shit, he got a damn sure got a chance. Don't count him out.
You know what they say?
Ain't gonna be no walk in the park. People think this gonna be a walkover. It ain't gonna be no walk in the park, y'all.
Yeah, that's the same.
And I keep telling people, like the old school used to say, these guys are intimate. Why? Because they've been in there with each other before. It's not like they never fought or don't know nothing about each fighter and stuff because one is young and one is older and stuff like that. Them two done been in the ring with each other. So they got intimacy when it comes to boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what about Father Time?
Yeah,
this man 40 years old. I watched Triple G against Sergey Devryanchenko. I thought Triple G lost that fight. Canelo, a much better fighter than Devryanchenko. Triple G, his last fight with Murata, even though he got the victory, Triple G looks slow and he looks old. You know, so I got Canelo beating the shit out of Triple G.
Yeah.
I think Canelo gonna stop his ass.
I don't go that
Yeah.
far, but I think Canelo should win. I don't know
we'll
about
see.
stopping it.
We'll see if the silk pajamas have stained his boxing soul.
You think he wore those on purpose, Smoke? Because I was like, why the fuck is he wearing that?
Yeah, that's what he wore last time too to the B-ball fight. He had the purple and fucking black tiger stripe silkies, baby.
He wear them pajamas.
Jams. He's got them
He
jammies
wear them
on, baby.
pajamas. He wear them pajamas because Dolce and Gabbana pays him to wear them pajamas.
Yeah, yeah. All I'm saying is, yeah, that fool. He lives in silk sheets. He don't just he don't leave it on the bed anymore. That's his. That's his outwear now.
Did you hear his interview after the weigh-in?
No.
Yeah, he said that he started right back doing road work. You know, he had surgery on his knees. He said for this fight, he's doing road work.
No. Okay.
So he hadn't did road work in years.
Well,
there you go.
Huh?
So I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Hold up. He went into the B-ball fight. He went into the B-ball fight on some bad knees.
No, he said he hadn't done road work in years because of it. Turn that shit down. Who got their radio on? He said he hadn't. He said he hadn't done road work in years because of his knees. He had surgery on his knees like 4 years ago.
I think
4 years ago. All right, 4 years
I think
ago.
the last time Uncle Sheldon I seen Canelo do road work is when he was on HBO on 24/7 when he fought Amir Khan.
Yep,
exactly.
Big Bear. I've been Big Bear.
Yeah, he said he hasn't done road work in years, but he did road work for this fight. He said he don't like Triple G. Triple G talk a lot of shit, and he's going to prove that he is the better fighter. I said, okay, we shall see.
How did you go into the B-ball fight without doing road work? What was he thinking?
He hadn't done road work for any other motherfuckers, and like y'all said, y'all all thought B-ball was a cherry pick. That's what y'all thought. That's what y'all said.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was going to go into a fight of this magnitude on some B-ball is a Caleb Plant 2.0.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying, that he going to have the fight goals. He was going to shrink under the lights. I said, no, not that dude.
I was stupid. B-ball ain't fought nobody. B-ball only got 11 knockouts. He's a bum. He ain't fought nobody. I said, okay, he gonna beat the shit out of this dude. I tell you that.
He was under the impression B-ball was another Kovalev. So that's what the fuck happened there.
B-ball was young though. But I knew that I didn't think B-ball was gonna knock him out. That was just the whole thing. It's like, are you gonna be able to win on the cards? Because you're not stopping. I don't think that guy can stop Canelo. So anyway. It turned out he just beat the shit out of him, and got the W and split out.
I say that's a bad matchup.
Actually, he didn't even slide out. He stayed in the ring and then waved on for more. He's like, easy. My arm hurts a little bit. My arm hurts a little bit, but I could do that again. We could do 12 more tonight.
A lot of people like, what you mean? I said, man, that dude Bivol can fight, man. I said, this dude ain't no cupcake, man. This dude ain't no pushover, man. This dude can fight, man.
You probably know that, but Canelo didn't. I doubt Canelo.
I'm gonna let y'all know.
Canelo didn't know shit about B-ball.
When I knew this fight was a done deal. Can you hear me? Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all know when I knew this fight was a done deal. They did an interview with Bivol after the fight got signed. They asked him about Canelo. He said, I don't know what you guys see in this guy. You think this guy is Superman? I don't know what you guys. I don't see the same thing you guys see. I'm confident in my skills. I said, oh yeah, he gonna beat the shit out of that boy. Because he's not in awe of him. He wasn't worried about who he was and the aura. He wasn't giving a fuck about none of that.
Because YB asked me, Uncle Sheldon, he said, Uncle J, I know you know. I said, man, I think this is the wrong fight Canelo done picked. He said, what? I said, I'm telling you. This is the wrong fight they picked. You know what I'm saying? I said, he might have been better off fighting Joe Smith for his championship.
He would have.
Then this dude here, I'm
Joe
telling
Smith
you.
wasn't gonna move. Joe Smith, you ain't gotta look for him. He gonna be right in front of you.
Yep, I see he'd have had a better chance of being, well, he won the belt already from Kovalev, but being a two-time light heavyweight champion by fighting Joe Smith, more so than messing with this dude Bivol.
See, but people who really don't know boxing, Jay Simon, they don't look at all the intangibles that go into a fight. You fought Kovalev. who just 11 weeks prior was in a fucking 11-round war with Anthony Yard.
Yep.
You gave the man like 6 weeks to train. The man was an alcoholic, and everybody knew it. Canelo
Was there a rehydration clause too in that Kovalev
and
fight?
there's a rehydration clause in the fight.
Yeah, that shit really take away from Canelo victories, bro.
Not
All that
just
shit
that,
he be
not
doing,
just
bro.
that, everybody.
He knew what he
Kovalev
was
had a
doing.
bunch of Kovalev had a
But this
bunch
guy-
of pending lawsuits too before that connect, so he needed that bag. He had a number of
Yeah.
lawsuits. He was in
And
court.
this guy he fought, this last guy he fought was 30 years old, undefeated, not afraid of him, not in awe of him.
And he has skills.
stronger, and a
He
better
has
fighter.
skills than a motherfucker too. A master
Mhm.
boxer.
What was the dude that knocked him out?
Who?
I think that was the outside of that was his second knockout since Ward. What was the other dude
That knocked who out?
Kovalev?
Oh, Kovalev, Elder Alvarez.
Oh,
Him and that.
Elder Alvarez.
When I seen him in that fight, and then even in the
Three-knuckle
rematch, he was so tentative. I said Kovalev is shot mentally. He's done. I don't care how he looked physically, but mentally he's a done fighter. He will never be at that elite status again. I say he's done. When Lito Alvarez knocked him out, I say he's done, man. He's done. He's easy pickings now. Easy.
See, that's another example. There's another example of never hearing of a guy thinking he can't fight. I never heard of a Lito Alvarez. Like, who is this dude? Kovalev gonna smash this dude. Shit.
And this dude wasn't even a
Knock Kovalev
puncher
ass out.
on Khashoggi. He wasn't a puncher like that because when he was in the amateurs, he had to get one of his knuckles removed. He wasn't a puncher like that. I mean, he destroyed Kovalev, man.
Well, you can look back in the history of
Hey,
boxing. Tommy Hearns had what? 6 knockouts in the amateurs?
He was walking
turned into a
around town
knockout killer?
he was walking around the sport like he was the gooch, and Ward gave him some Oakland Ackright, took his fucking soul, and that dude was bitter forever after that shit. And yeah, he became food. Like he went from being the crusher to being Kovalev, Sergey Kovalev, the creepo.
But he was good at that time when Andre Ward fought him, especially that first time. That motherfucker was a beast at that time.
He was destroying everything and everyone. He was. That's why the other boy, the boy that just recovered, I'm so glad that Stevenson recovered. That's why Stevenson never fought that dude. He didn't want no parts of that cat.
I don't know, though, to be honest. They try to make it seem like Stevenson was a duck, but I don't know if Stevenson was ducking, bro. Like, to be honest, they try to say that about him, like, but I don't know if that was true, though, son. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying you had all ample opportunity to fight this cat.
They were trying to make that fight. They were trying to make that fight. I remember Low Place used to be out here. I don't know what happened to Low Place, but yeah, he used to be on that.
But you got to remember, and you also got to remember that Stevenson came out of prison. He was already like 36, 37 when he won the title.
Yeah, but Stevenson was with Al Heyman and PBC, so I don't think Stevenson was ducking. He just was on the wrong side of the street. That's what I think.
And I
don't know.
I don't know. I can't stand that shit. That shit you just said. I can't stand that shit.
But that's the truth in boxing. It's always been sides of the street. That's why fighters have to sign with Don King just to get a title shot, even though Don King was cheating fighters. That's why Bob Arum, he told Devin Haney, you signed with the wrong promoter. That's why you didn't get the Lomachenko fight, because of sides of the street.
Well, that's just, you're right. In today's boxing is like that, but it wasn't like that before.
But it was like that. That's why you had to sign with Don King to get a title shot. Yes, it was. That's why you had to sign with Don King to get a title shot.
Listen. I'm talking about in the 70s and the early 80s when everybody fought everybody. I'm not talking about after that.
But Don King was around in the 80s. Don King was around even in the 70s.
But you got to remember, Don King had all the fighters, though.
That's what I mean. You had to sign with Don King to get a title shot, bro. That's why if you want to fight Tank, you got to sign with Floyd. If you want to fight Lomachenko, you got to go sign with Bob Arum, bro. It's the same thing. It's always been like that. What up, Mehdi? Salam alaikum. What's good?
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi barakatuh. So it's always a good day when it's a Friday,
Facts. Hell yeah, every Friday a holiday, Meth. Hey, Meth, we got the brother right here, man, Muslim brother, Makhmudov, bro. He about to fight, man, heavyweight. He's a monster. He's a beast. You ever check him out? What you think about him?
I've never heard of him.
Hey, Matthew, you about to find out tonight, bro. One of the biggest punchers in boxing. That dude is a fucking monster, bro. Bruh, he remind me of George Foreman. Shouts to Thug and D, man. Thug and D, you know I got to keep it real. There's sides of the street. That's how it goes. This is boxing.
Yeah. Yeah, when Mikey was he was about to fight Robert Easter Jr. and Loma was fighting Linares, they were talking about that unification. Bob said that fight's not gonna happen. He says he's loyal to Showtime. Cool, then stay over there. I'm gonna give him one offer, and if he doesn't take it, then fuck it. And of course, no offer ever came.
Oh yeah. Salute to Get the Smoke. Brother John, and you got the OG Triple OG shot on the panel.
What's up with you, Meth? Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I was gonna say the one thing about Don, man, Don was gonna put your motherfucking ass in there. You was gonna fight.
Yeah,
you
Don
might not
King
get paid.
that were packed. They were fucking crazy.
Yeah, you might not get paid, but you gonna fight.
They was getting paid.
And it's gonna be a big ass fight too.
Them niggas was getting paid. Mike Tyson made plenty of money with Don King too.
That was
Don
Mike.
King
That
made
was
plenty.
Mike was Don was your manager, right? Don was the promoter. His son was your manager. So 60% of your money was going off the rip.
That what Tim Weatherspoon said. That was what Tim Weatherspoon was saying. I remember that, but guess what? Look at Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes still filthy rich till this day, and he was a Don King fighter.
Larry said he fought 7 times for Don King in 1979, and he made $700.
But that's when he was at that time. Look, at that time he wasn't really nothing at that time. But check this out.
That's why he left. That's why he left.
No, he never left. He never left.
We're going to that Bone Crusher Smith fight though. He had a whole fucking town.
He was loyal to Don King. He ain't never left Don King. Larry Holmes.
Yeah, he did.
He stayed with Don King. His last fight with Mike Tyson.
They made that belt. That IBF belt was made for Larry Holmes.
So how much money did Larry Holmes make in that fight with Mike Tyson?
It wasn't so much made for him. Is that he got into a dispute with the WBA and the WBC behind some shit behind the anyway, but yeah, it just turned out.
But Shelton, Larry Holmes never left Don King. He was always loyal to Don King.
You got to remember when he fought Mike Tyson, he had been retired for 2 years.
And how much money he made?
He had 8 weeks to train, and they gave him $4 million.
Exactly. Don King was paying them niggas. They was getting paid fucking with Don King. That's what I'm telling you.
No, niggas wasn't
so
getting
what
paid.
about Bob Arum? What about Bob Arum ripping off all these fighters?
That's one thing about Bob. That's one thing about Bob. You have never, ever heard anyone say Bob did not pay them what they was owed. You've never heard anybody say
Bob Arum is one of the cheapest motherfuckers in the game, bro.
Have you ever heard anybody say Bob Arum owes me money?
But fucking Terrence Crawford. He's taking him to court. He's suing him.
That's not about money. That's about not giving me the fights that I wanted. That's about not getting me the fights that I wanted.
No, it's about money too.
Terrence got paid
too.
Yeah, he had to sue him for like $1 million. He said he was owed $1 million.
Thank you. Come on, Shelton. You a Terrence
Crawford got paid. Bro. Now Terrence got paid.
No, he did not.
But he had to go to court first.
Money.
I don't know if he paid it. I mean, he may have paid that shit, but
come on,
I ain't talking about the $1 million. I'm talking about that $5 million he was paying for every fight. That's what had Don.
Yeah, but he had to go to ESPN to get that shit. That's not what Bob was giving him. Bob gave him less than that. Bob wanted fucking Lomachenko to be the face of ESPN Plus, but ESPN believed in Crawford and gave him the more money.
It didn't matter. Bob set up the deal, and Crawford got paid.
That's crazy.
Crawford did get paid. Crawford got paid, but also Top Rank got paid.
Crawford didn't get paid. That's why Crawford.
Remember, Crawford got the. Remember ESPN. Remember ESPN got that $120 million fucking dollar contract for like 32 fights or some shit. 16 of those championship fights. Who are the champions? Like who are the ratings leaders? Who's the rating leader for their broadcast and their fucking ESPN?
Exactly. Bob Arum was cheap as T.O. Why you think T.O. had to go to a purse bid? Because Bob Arum didn't want to pay the nigga shit because he cheap as fuck. The same thing with
that fight wasn't worth what he wanted. That fight wasn't worth no fucking
because that man cheap. So why did DAZN give him all that money for that fight? That fight ended up being a big ass fight with Kambosos and T.O. You know what I mean?
Literally, Floyd Mayweather left him for being too cheap. Literally, Bob said,
Floyd Mayweather.
"You are not worth $20 million." That's what Bob Arum told Floyd
Yeah, he
Mayweather.
told him that. Yeah. Bob fucked up
He
on
ended up making like $300 million, bro, over $1 billion.
No. The fight that he was talking about, he wound up making 25, but he said he wasn't even worth 20. That fight is one of the most lucrative fights in fucking pay-per-view history. That's Oscar versus fucking Floyd.
Floyd
was worth $20 million.
That fight was huge. That fight was huge.
He said Floyd was worth $20 million, and Floyd fucking got Jay Prince to buy him the fuck out, and Floyd made 25 off that fight, and who knows how much the fucking. I think Oscar made like 50.
Yeah, around that.
Oscar got paid. Yeah, he did.
Think about it. Don King made the fight between Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad. They was getting paid. Fucking Larry Holmes and Jerry Cooney was the biggest fight in boxing at that time. They made the most money ever. Mike Tyson and Michael Spinks broke the record. These are all fucking Don King fights. What about Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield? Another fight with Don King. So Don King was getting these niggas paid, bro.
So Don King was only robbing guys that allowed him to rob them.
Yeah, I got the Hagler.
Like that,
I thought we were talking about Hagler for a second.
But all the promoters was robbing these niggas.
When I was talking about the WBA and the WBC, that was like the Hagler shit. I thought we were talking about him for a second. Sorry about that. That was the Scipion fight. He got the IBF. But yeah, Holmes, they just made this shit. You're right, show.
Oh, the co-main about to start.
Let's get it, bro. Hey,
I don't know who
you guys
these
don't
dudes are.
want to miss this.
Watch it.
This gonna be a hell of a knockout, bro. My boy Makhmudov methods. This dude's gonna put smoke on everybody in the heavyweight division. He want everybody, bro. From Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, Andy Ruiz, Frank Sanchez, Jared Anderson, you know what I'm saying? Joe Joyce, anybody in the heavyweight division. Shelton Moore, I'm telling you, the next George Foreman, Shelton.
We damn sure finna find out, brother.
What's the fight on?
He finna do something dirty, bro.
Yeah, it's on ESPN Plus, bro.
Oh, shit.
Beth, you got it? Or you want me to drop you the joint?
I got that.
Okay. Yeah. And then tomorrow we got Canelo, Triple G, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is like, he a fan favorite. You know what I mean? Everybody love this guy for whatever reason. So I can't wait, man. And then, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, the fight that everybody want to see, man.
Yes, sir. Joe Biden over there in he met with the wife. No, him again. Yeah, shit. I'm on the news. Damn, Orioles lost. Fuck.
They always lose.
Hey, we doing good this year. We beat the Astros already. We going all the way this year.
Y'all ain't won shit since Cal Ripken retired.
Hey, in the next year, if it's not this year, it's next year. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith.
You was right, Uncle Shelton.
Yeah, they ain't won shit since Ripken retired.
You was right, Uncle Shelton.
What's that?
The dispute with Larry Holmes and Don King was behind the WBC title.
Yeah.
And once he dropped that, he was free from Don King, and he won the IBF.
Yeah.
Well, they made it. They extended it to him. They recognized. They just gave it to him
because Don King.
Pick! God damn, you stupid motherfucker!
Just like how they said, Bob Arum is the WBO. Don King was the WBC back in the day. He was well in cahoots with the WBC.
Oh shit!
USDA Bobby Lee formed the BF.
Damn.
They changed
it. But Mendoza won.
Yeah. Because him and Don King and the dead Suleiman.
Oh, they got him on the ankle. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
So right on that ankle. Oh, it might be broke. Oh my God, it might be broke. God damn it!
And you see, back in the day, even back in the day, even if you was an established fighter, the guys that was at the top, they look at it. Whoever I fight, my person should be different. And Don King was like, whoever I put you in the ring with, the person's gonna be the same. You were like, well, damn, you trying to line me up with just WBC fighters? I got other titles. I got another title I can fight under.
That dude got to be Russian. Either Russian or German.
We're just. What the hell? I'm getting this shit. I'm still on commercials.
The Tiger. Wow.
He young. He'll be back.
He'll be back. God damn! Like, how many motherfucking commercials are you gonna show me? I don't watch soccer like this.
Well, that's
like not Mexican league.
Shit's not.
That's what we be seeing. Smoke, Uncle Sheldon and Method. Them guys, they think the sport of boxing is something. Shit, it wasn't like nothing in the past.
Damn. They got it good today, though. They
just don't know these guys got it good. Shit.
Oh yeah, they got it good. They got it good today.
You know what I'm saying? We the only thing our complaint is the best getting in the ring and fighting each other, but all these other stuff about money and purses and stuff like that, a lot of these guys wish they can get half of what these guys getting, and didn't even have half of the career. These guys had a full career before they even fought for a championship.
Bruce Wayne. They talk a lot on this goddamn card.
Damn, they're advertising Canelo versus Triple G on ESPN. All right.
Is it? I mean, with the zone, right? So I think that's because they got that Michaela Meyer and them fighting on whatever in the UK. So they, the zone being the UK platform.
I wanna ask y'all a question.
But it's going to be pay-per-view here though. They're fighting on fucking the zone pay-per-view in the United States.
I want to ask y'all a question if y'all know this. If y'all can give me an answer. Y'all listening?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Triple G or Canelo last fight with the zone?
I think he got one more fight.
One.
I think Triple G got one more fight.
Because I was listening to Eddie Hearn, and I don't know if I misinterpret when the reporter asked him, you don't want to overlook Saturday and stuff like that. And I'm trying to remember in the video if he said this is whether Triple G fights on afterwards, retire, whatever. Which fighter is their last fight? Because he said one of them is not with Matchroom. And this is going to probably be, I think he was talking about Canelo.
Yes, Canelo is on his last fight with Matchroom. He signed a 3-fight deal. Bivol was the first one. This is the second one.
So he said after this, he's not even going to be fighting on the zone anymore. And Smoke, when you just mentioned you seen an ESPN commercial, I'm wondering if that's his next alternative.
Who they have at 168 for fucking Canelo?
Because he started on HBO. That's gone. He went to Showtime, got the Floyd fight and a couple other fights. Then he came back to HBO before they shut down. Then he went to the Zone. Then he went back to Showtime and PBC. The only network he never fought on was ESPN.
It's just that they just don't have any 168 pounders.
Yeah, as the one thing I'm wondering. And they have no.
They got Berlanga.
Oh, you're talking about Canelo.
Canelo. That's the only network he hadn't fought on. And I know Bob been eager to have him come over before his career is over with. I know
They
that.
got
The only
Berlanga.
dude they got for him is Better Beef, and he's
They
not
got
going up to
Berlanga.
175.
I don't know if
No, they got
somebody
Berlanga.
corrected it already, but this is Triple G's last fight. He said it in the press conference. This is his last fight with DAZN.
Hey man, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to watch the fight.
Hey, they got
They got-
Berlanga at ESPN, y'all.
They do.
They got Berlanga.
Hey, guess what? Guess what, Phantom? This gonna be Triple G. This gonna be his last fight. Period. He about to retire after this shit.
The thing
Hey,
about
hey,
that, the
no,
thing
the
about
nigga
the
said
thing
I want
about
to
that,
keep scrapping.
Uncle
He said I
Shelton.
ain't done yet. I still want the smoke.
The thing about that, Uncle Shelton,
Huh?
I rather see Morrell get in there with Canelo before Berlanga.
Well, Morrell is not on ESPN. You
But
talking about ESPN?
I'm just looking at the caliber. Man, I think Burrell would wash Berlanga.
I think he would too. I think
Yeah,
he
but
would too.
Morrell is like the size of the street thing. Morrell is PBC. He's with Al Heyman.
He would
He
wash.
fights on Showtime.
He would wash. He would wash Berlanga, man. He would wash him. So I don't see
I think a
Canelo.
lot of these guys will watch Berlanga. I ain't gonna lie. Berlanga
No.
not that good to me, bro.
No, I thought he
Caleb
lost his
Plant
last two fights.
I think Caleb Plant Berlanga is a good fight.
Nah,
Yeah, I think Caleb Plant will beat his ass. I ain't gonna lie.
I think the only chance Berlanga would have in that fight is if Caleb Plant got tired.
Right.
And even then, his stamina ain't that great.
Yeah, that's why I think it'd be a good fight. Hopefully Caleb Plant can knock his ass out. That's what I was going to see.
Nah, Caleb Plant ain't knocking shit out.
Shit, body
He
work,
might knock
man.
Berlanga out. The last
And
motherfucker
Gulo
didn't
couldn't
knock
knock the
him
nigga out, and Gulo had a lot more knockouts, had a higher
And
percentage.
who's Angulu? Who's Angulu?
That's a good point. But still, just going off his record, he was a bigger puncher.
But that I agree with Matt that probably would be a good fight, like stylistically, where you got the puncher Berlanga versus the boxer, Caleb Plant. It'd be a decent fight though.
Yeah, I'll get Berlanga.
I think. Nah, he's not.
Terrible. He's terrible.
I think Caleb Plant will make him pay for all his mistakes, bro.
Right. Shit, that's a good name on Berlanga. I mean, on Caleb Plant resume, beating Berlanga the fuck up. He got 2 damn wins and they ain't fought nobody.
Ooh.
So it's a fight on tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on ESPN Plus. It's on the Plus, bro.
It's happening. It's live right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they on commercial break though.
It's in between rounds, or is the?
No, in between fights, the co-main about to start.
Oh, okay, I got time.
Is it Carlos Takam?
Carlos Takam is the main event. He's fighting after that.
Man, it's a good way to end the day.
No, Makhmudov. Carlos Takam about to get knocked out. We talking about the next George Foreman, the Russian assassin, the monster, the beast. Makhmudov.
They keep showing two of them.
And Carlos, I told you about him, nigga. I was the one who first told you about him.
He's the next George Foreman.
That's incorrect.
Hey, nah, you lying ass nigga. I was the first one to talk about it.
You knew who the nigga was. I already brought up his name like a month ago before you even mentioned it.
I brought up this nigga name 3 months. Matter of fact, it was around the Joshua Usyk fight.
Yeah,
Y'all sound like the Three Stooges.
Before that,
man, what the fuck ever. But Carlos Takam, he's a solid fighter. He gives a lot of dudes problems. He gave AJ some problems.
Joshua problems.
He gave Joyce. Yeah, he did. He gave Joyce some problems.
Makhmudov no problems though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Well,
But
so
he
what does
gave
that say? What does that? All right, what does that mean if Makhmudov just destroys Takam like nobody else has ever done before? What would you say?
That's a great win.
Gotcha.
To me, at least. If he just goes in there and destroys him, then yeah. Because
Like a first round knockout. What about like a first round knockout, second round knockout type of shit?
A first round knockout or just domination, I'd be impressed.
Yeah, gotcha.
First 4 rounds.
He's a good fighter.
If he can knock him out in like the first 4 rounds, yeah, he ready for like top competition.
Yeah, but Makhmudov is heavy-handed, bro.
Here's the thing.
That shit just look different when he be hitting people.
what is ESPN gonna do with them? They don't got that many heavyweights over there. The only thing I can think they could do with them is like
Jared Anderson, bro.
Jared
They need to build that
Anderson,
fight.
Tyson Fury. You got Joe Joyce. You got Richard Torres Jr. What you think about those names?
They ain't gonna put the only two I see them putting in the ring with Arslanbek is Joe Joyce and Tyson Fury. Them other two, them is prospects. They ain't putting them in the ring with that nigga.
Maximum consensus, like, because
Well,
everybody's not a star, right? So it'll be easy for them to put Parkers and all these other, them B type guys in there with them. Shit. Even what's the guy? Ajayi, not Ajayi. Ajagba, right? Ajagba, like he.
I think they will put Jared in there with him eventually because I think they will put Jared in there against him eventually because it's like Jared is not doing nothing against this level of competition. He's just knocking these niggas out clean. He's not getting tested. He's not learning nothing from this level. So I
think you got the right with Ajagba. I think that might even be his next fight. I think he might fight next.
Unless they're gonna put Ajagba in there with Anderson. It depends.
Yeah, that's another fight I want for him.
I think they're gonna start moving Jared Anderson, Keyshawn, and and Xander Zayas into like title fights real soon.
They said Xander said he's gonna take his time. They not rushing.
I mean, if Jamel Charlo disappeared, they probably throw him in there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Shit, because Xander, he cool. He still got some stuff to work on, shit. But it'd be easy for him to get a title. A lot of guys can't beat him for 12 rounds.
Yeah, once Jamel vacate them titles.
The 154 stat though. It'd be crazy. I mean, what's his name? Xander, he in a good position. He could turn out to be how Tito was at 147, but doing it at 154. But I don't think he has that power that Tito had. But he do got a lot of heart and skill.
Yeah, that's what gave Tito that it factor, that punch.
Yeah, there's a lot of names. You got Conwell, Fundor, shit. Tim G still sitting around there. Some Boots gonna come up to 154 one day. So then it's a lot of fights to be made. Xander, he in a good position though.
Yeah.
Man, what's good with y'all boys, man?
What's going on, Q?
Yeah, Q.
Yeah, man. What y'all talking about, man?
These hoes, man. These in my boxing, man.
Hey, I want to know.
Hey, speaking of the heavyweight division, what do you make of Usyk saying he want Wilder next?
It's not happening. It's not happening.
I
believe it.
I think Smoke owe my nigga Usyk an apology. If Smoke can come off, I think you owe Usyk an apology.
Hey, that's
man. Hold up. Hold up. If Usyk really want to fight Wilder, that means he didn't really want to fight Fury because he said he was hurt.
No. Fury fought. Fury fought
or my timeline fucked up.
Yeah, I think what happened is Fury said he wanted December, and Usyk said he couldn't do that.
Wait a minute. If Fury's chasing Joshua, then what's the alternative for Usyk? That's the only big money fight that's left besides Joshua. Is Wilder.
He's not fighting Joe Joyce.
He gonna have to fight somebody. Wilder gonna fight
money in Joe Joyce.
Wilder gonna fight Ruiz, so he ain't gonna fight Usyk. Why do that?
It ain't no Marky Dan. Listen to me, Marky Dan. There ain't no money in Joe Joyce. The money's in
Joe Joyce needs to fight. Joe Joyce can fight Luis Ortiz.
I like that fight too.
Motherfucker just came off making $50+ million. He ain't fighting no Joe Joyce. Ain't no money in that shit.
Y'all think it's money in the Usyk Wilder fight, or it's more money in the Usyk?
Hell yeah, it's money in that fight.
Hey, any fight Wilder really
money in that fight.
Money. I ain't gonna lie, Wilder is really that guy. Like as far as like when I say tank that guy because of the money and all that, it's like that with Wilder. Like regardless of what
you think Usyk called him out. You think Usyk called him out just to be calling him out? He called him out because that's the biggest fight out there for him.
And he thinks he can beat him. Don't forget that.
But what?
think he can
So
take
question:
That's why
Does Andy Ruiz fight Frank Sanchez now? Since that
nigga
Wilder
body.
fight has gone up in if the
He
Wilder fight,
needs to. He
What'd you
needs
say?
to.
But
Yeah.
that's still the
He
fight.
needs to.
Don't let the Usyk shit confuse you. The Ruiz and Wilder shit still the fight. That's the fight that's gonna happen.
And that's kind of what I'm saying. You don't
bro,
think
the
Wilder gonna take
heavyweight
Ruiz
division is
fight,
back, my
or
nigga.
Wilder gonna
The
take
heavyweights are back.
I don't
What'd you
think
say?
they.
What'd you
I
say,
don't think
Method?
they yet. Do y'all
Yeah,
think Wilder gonna take the Ruiz fight, or is he gonna take the Usyk fight?
He's gonna take the Usyk fight. It's more money.
Fight.
Fuck nah. If he wants the belt,
Usyk
it
fight.
depends on how bad he wants them belts.
It's
That's
more
double
money
the
in
bag,
Usyk
though.
than it is in
Cause that
Ruiz.
nigga, cause that's 3 belts for sure. That's 3 belts. I'd be like, fuck Andy, my nigga.
It's more money in that fight too, Q. It's more money in fighting Usyk than it is in fighting Ruiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who y'all
I mean, yeah, for sure. But
Fighting
I think,
Ruiz is not for no belt. It's no belts involved fighting Ruiz. It's
yeah,
3
but
belts involved fighting
I
Usyk.
mean, but can you really say that? Because, like, I think Ruiz, in terms of like
I
who's a
can
bigger
really say
draw,
that.
I think Ruiz
No.
is a bigger draw than is in the States at least.
No.
Yeah, I would say
No.
so.
yeah,
Yes.
No.
see, and that's what I was
No.
gonna say. I feel like
No.
Well, the
hold
thing,
on.
when the thing about it, when it comes to Wilder, he has kind of like that tank factor. It don't matter if a championship on the line at all, anyway, because the people are gonna show out, and he gonna sell.
What is it? So,
See, but
just a couple of things.
He gonna sell regardless. He gonna sell regardless.
Can you guys hear me, or is my audio messed up?
Yeah, you
Your
good. You
phone
good,
is hot
Smoke.
or something. Is your
Yeah,
phone
you
hot?
yeah, you good. Cut the mustard, get straight to it.
Yeah,
Go
all right,
ahead.
cool.
Just talk.
I was gonna say, the thing about Ruiz is he's done pay-per-views here, so I think he's good for it, right? When it comes to Usyk,
your connection, smoke your connection.
Oh shit, yeah, it did go up, but I'll be right back. Let me go to a different part of the house.
That's kind of what I'm saying is what Smoke's saying, right? Because Ruiz has been on pay-per-view back-to-back. He's been in there, knocked out Anthony Jobs. That's something Usyk didn't do. I mean, Andy did lose AJ in a rematch, but it's a lot more money pay-per-view wise. I think the Latino, the Mexican fans would always get behind Andy. And then you have a fight in New York. That bitch going, it's a big ass fight.
Especially if you fight Wilder, I think that'll sell. But I think Usyk got that oil money waiting on him. He got that oil money for whoever wanted to get it with him.
Y'all think Saudi going back that fight?
You think Wilder is gonna go to Saudi Arabia?
He'll go with a big ass
bag.
To do that, because that Saudi plug is really Eddie Hearn plug.
Right.
And I mean that ain't like
No. They fucking with Usyk, bro. They fucking with Usyk.
I get you a band-aid in a little bit, okay?
Yeah, they
AJ went to Saudi when he fought Andy Ruiz, right? In the second fight.
Yeah, the rematch.
Right. So I don't think it's Usyk. I think it's more so Eddie Hearn.
It is.
They fucking with Usyk. They like
Usyk now. It's Usyk. Trust
me. They like Usyk. They fucking with him.
But I just think
that I think the business connect is Eddie Hearn though.
Now I think with the Wilder and Ruiz fight, they know what the money would be. They kind of know like what they'll be getting, like what they worth. With Usyk, they don't got no numbers on Usyk. It'll be harder for them to estimate the projection of the Wilder and Usyk fight, especially in America. They won't be able to put like that number on it. With Wilder and Ruiz, you know what you're gonna get possibly. The estimation will be way closer. Like, so if it's some money shit, I think they'll go with the Usyk the Ruiz instead of Usyk.
Why? Everybody want to see that fight. Wilder gonna kill Ruiz. Ruiz is terrible.
Because at the end of the day, Wilder will be able to defend his belts against Ruiz.
It ain't no belts involved. Ruiz ain't got no fucking belts.
I'm saying if he beat Usyk, if he fight Usyk first, he'll be able to defend his shit if he beat Usyk.
Yeah, that's my point. If you take the Usyk fight first, at least you got a shot at winning the belt. If you win it, then you back in the catbird seat. If you lose, you still get paid.
So how I'm looking at it, right, is if he fights Ruiz first, right, then fight Usyk, isn't the bag greater? You get what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. Like, that's double, triple the bag. I go out there, I knock out this guy who AJ had trouble with. You know, the stock went up. You see what I'm saying? Compared to just going out there. I mean, it can work either way. You get what I'm saying? I think it multiplies. Even though he can just go out there and knock out Usyk, then knock out Ruiz. But then everybody's probably saying he cherry picked the Ruiz to be knocked out.
Who knows if he'll knock out Usyk though? I know he'll knock out Ruiz.
I don't know.
Ruiz ain't never been knocked out. Ruiz got a chin. Even your boy Joshua could have knocked him out.
He'll knock him
Well, Shelton, stop hating though. Shelton, you said nobody want to see Shelton. You are hating. Shelton, wait, Shelton.
I don't want to see that shit.
Shelton, you are hating.
Okay, but don't say nobody want to see that shit.
Well, y'all can watch it. I don't watch that bullshit.
I'm sure there's a bunch of Latinos want to see that shit.
So here's the thing. Usyk is holding belts that used to belong to Andy Ruiz. That's the first part. The other part is
Andy Ruiz ain't shit, Smoke. There's nothing you can say.
That's fine. But I'm just saying, if he decapitates fucking Usyk, you can sell that fucking fight because there used to be Andy Ruiz's belt, and also AJ. If he fights fucking Fury, then it'd be flipped. AJ would be the WBC's champ with one belt, and Wilder would have his old belt and be the unified champion. We could get that shit for
that
undisputed.
would be cool. I would like that. I would like that.
I mean, the only fucked up thing about
that's a fairy tale.
The only fucked up thing about it, these niggas have to lose to get some heart, because they should have been did that shit. They should have been did that shit before either of them would have lost. Period. But.
The thing is, sorry, Q, but maybe they lost to guys who are better than they are anyway.
But I'm saying, like, they could have easily knocked off a Ruiz, like they could have been mixed it up. I feel like for the sake of, you know, when you lose after that, you have nothing to lose because you have an O no more. So it really don't matter who you get in there, you know. And then the crazy shit about it, all of them worth more than what the fuck they was. So it's like y'all should have been did that shit, dog. Y'all really low key in the hole. Y'all could have been getting this shit on when y'all was 2-3 years earlier, younger and shit like that. But
man, they about to get paid. You know, Wilder was gonna get $15 million to fight AJ. If he fights this dude for undisputed this time, he's probably touching fucking $100 million.
That's a big
easily.
But
that definitely ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? AJ pretty much.
It's a fairy tale, H Money, but still, just dream about it. Think about it, nigga.
But you know what's not a fairy tale? Wilder and Andy Ruiz, like Q said, that's the fight to make right there, and that's a big fight. Shelton Moore just hating, bro, on Wilder. That's a great fight.
But if you can make the Usyk fight, you're not gonna do that, H Money?
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't make
Usyk got the belts, but Usyk ain't with PBC, bro. Y'all gotta realize boxing got sides of the street. Niggas gotta understand that shit is real.
But I think Wilder's in it to become champion again, not to fight on the side of the street.
I think Usyk just fought his last fight with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. As a matter of fact,
that's what he gonna fight with. So if he want to fight with Wilder, he got to go to Showtime PBC. That's what it is.
I don't disagree.
He gonna be there though on fight night.
And guess what? I got a question for y'all. This shit really bothered me. Why the fuck is Usyk trying to fight Deontay Wilder when he's supposed to be fighting Tyson Fury?
I think what happened was Usyk said he had an injury and he could not make the December date.
If he got an injury, why the fuck is he talking about fighting Wilder? Like
that's what I'm. That's what I'm saying. Because he can't make the December date that Tyson Fury wants. That's what I'm telling you.
Why he can't make the date?
Because he's injured, but he said he could fight Wilder in April.
He ain't fucking injured. He just was playing basketball, bro. What the fuck?
He was? Okay, then. Yeah, it might be cap. That shit might be cap. Okay.
Yeah, no shit is cap. Nigga, he want to fight Wilder because he think he can beat that nigga. That's why.
Yeah, he think he could get a bag on the way to the Tyson Fury bag. I don't blame him.
Because he's not letting Fury dictate to him.
Exactly.
If I was Wilder, I'd fight
Ruiz. You don't dictate to me, motherfucker. You got one belt. You don't dictate shit to me.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'll fight Ruiz.
Dude, that's what you be doing.
Good God. How are you going to consume that? Are you going to put in peanut butter? Are you going to make a tea out of it? That shit was absolutely...
Hey,
I ain't never ate shrooms
quick
before.
question for Q. How long you been on the shrooms, my nigga? Was it that one day you came to the channel? No, I just want to ask because I remember that one day when you first showed me. Was that the first time you start fucking with it? That one time?
No, but probably around that time was when I just got enlightened. I'm like, now I'm just like, hey, them shits is it. Like I had them before, but ever since then, like, you know, I got the plug and I'm like, hey, I just love them shits, dog. I gotta eat them.
Like straight up, bro. I sold my first 100 pounds of shrooms in 1992.
What the fuck?
I ain't never fucked with
100 pounds. God damn!
I ain't never fucked with no shrooms. My nigga,
I ate DMT
like
once.
That was like them white boy kind of drugs, like back in the day. Them shrooms.
Yeah, man, hippie shit. Like, you know, I'm the best. Yeah. They used to do the festivals and all that shit, reggae on the all that, you know, whatever. That was it. That was a plug.
That was your day, Smoke.
Yeah, that was, you know.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, if y'all ever catch me at a fight, just whisper it in my ear. I got you. We in there. You know what I mean? Hey, we in there.
Hey Q, I might be able to come to Vegas for the Spence fight in November.
I'm planning on it, bro. It just depends on how much. It depends on how much the tickets is. If the ticket's more than like $350, $400, I'm not gonna go.
Bro, it's worth it for the memories, Q. It's worth it for the memories.
That shit gonna be higher than a bitch, Q. And guess what? But I heard it's gonna be at at the Raiders Stadium, at the football stadium.
Damn,
so you might get some tickets for the low though. You might be able to get some tickets for the low in the football stadium.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, bro, but it's worth it for the memories.
My limit, hey Q, my limit is 500. I'll pay 500 for a ticket, no more.
Hey, OG, let loan me 150.
We might be sick.
And we in there. If I can get a 150 loan from you, then I'm most definitely in there. But if them niggas exceed 350, bro, I don't know, bro.
You niggas gonna be sitting in the nosebleeds with that attitude.
You already know what the plan was, Q. So if they sign this shit in the next couple weeks and make it official, that shit's still in effect.
Nigga, it don't even matter if you in the nosebleeds in this type of fight, nigga, because you in a football stadium, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't never been to a fight though. I've been to a baseball game.
The stadium, I thought it was gonna be at the T-Mo and the fucking.
No. I already know. I ain't gonna be looking at the ring. I'm gonna be looking up at the goddamn fucking
Jumbotron. You about to be looking at the big screen, nigga. You can't miss it. Hey, Smoke, it's gonna be at the Raider Stadium. It's not gonna be at the T-Mobile Arena. It's gonna be the first fight at the new Raider Stadium in Vegas, bro. Bernie the Boxer said it yesterday.
This is iconic.
Okay, well, shit. I'm gonna tape that shit then. Now I gotta buy a ticket and the fucking pay-per-view so I can record the shit. Like
I know Smoke rich, so I'm good for at least 200. You know what I mean?
Smoke will probably cover all of us, man.
Hey, that's the shit you say behind the scenes. You don't say that shit on fucking camera. Like, what the fuck? You don't know how many fucking 1,000 motherfuckers listen to this shit, right? I gotta do something about
Smoke,
that.
you got ops?
What the fuck?
You know what the plan was, Q. So that plan's still in effect if they sign this motherfucking fight, bro.
On me, Mel got to hit my line.
That shit's still in effect. You still in effect, Mel? You still in, right?
My money good in the hood.
Okay, we good then. We all good. I just made $6,000 yesterday, so we straight.
No, see, my money ain't that damn good, nigga. I'm hitting 6 bands on a weekly basis. Like, no, it ain't that now.
That's that gray beard money, man.
I ain't doing nothing like that.
No, I finished up a job. Y'all. I just finished up a job. I was on that job.
That's that still raising babies money. That's cute. You got them fucking. You got them little ones. Right.
You got new babies too. You got new babies too.
Everybody be showing their hundreds and shit. Look, I ain't none of that pop.
We saw your treasure. We saw your treasure already. About to interrupt
you a real nigga, Q.
Nigga Q making good money. That nigga take care of his family. That nigga smoke good. That nigga on some rock star drugs.
Yeah, exactly. It's shining out here. Look at going there and stop it. Anyway, yeah.
Hey Q, so I seen your picture with Leon Edwards. That nigga came to your barbershop?
Yeah, I cut Leon Edwards like when he fought Don Dos Santos. He came down and like the barbershop I met is next door to this Ethiopian restaurant. And you know he was still cutting weight and shit like that. So what they needed was like right next door. And I guess he came in and shit. I'm like the only black dude that work at the shop. So he was like, he don't want nobody else to cut his hair. So shit, when I met him, I didn't even know he was in the UFC, but he had like his trainer and the I guess the dude that took his blood test and shit with him. I cut their hair too. So
and you got a picture with him? That's iconic.
I didn't know who he was till he sat down, and the girl that worked there, she like, man, he got to be somebody important. He walking in with like people. Like I'm like, shit. So I'm chopping it up with him, and he told me. And then like his favorite boxer, like Marvin Hagler, because he said he was like a natural boxer, but he just ended up being in the UFC. Like that nigga from the streets and shit. He was in some there, so you know. He ended up just getting in the UFC, and that's when I first learned about him. And I watched his fights. Really, the first fights I watched was all his losses. I'm like, damn, like he really was cold. Because even in his losses, like one of his losses, he lost because he got disqualified because he knocked the motherfucker out, and on their way down, he kicked the bomb when they was already knocked out.
Damn.
And then the other one was Usman, which he barely won that shit. Usman just wrestled better than him, and the other one was like a dude kind of like out wrestled, but that shit was a real close fight. So hell yeah, and shit, he still a hit back. Like, so whenever he in San Antonio, he had to come back. Like last time he was this close, he had went to I think he went to what's the dude name? The bald head dude. They got the show, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Joe Rogan, like he stayed like on the outskirts of Austin and shit, and he went and did an interview with him. He was gonna come get his haircut by me again, but he ain't had the time and shit. So I still like hit him in his DMs on IG and shit, but his shit probably going crazy now. He probably hit a nigga back.
Yeah, that nigga the man now. He done took off, nigga.
Yeah.
He's crazy now. But he cool as hell though. He probably the only UK nigga that I know.
Oh yeah, he Jamaican too. His people come from Jamaica. That nigga real though, man. He a beast though. He the man now. He on his way to become a legend.
He got I ain't gonna lie, only fight that I told him he gotta do. He gotta fight Makhmudov. I don't even like Makhmudov. I don't think he like, but that nigga punched you and that nigga do shit.
That was a sucker punch though.
That is already built
I didn't really
up.
respect it. That was a sucker punch what he did.
Yeah, I told him he gotta get that back.
I mean, that's what Usman do. You see what he did to Colby Covington?
Who?
Ran up and socked him. Yeah, Masvidal.
Yeah, that nigga crazy, bro.
Yeah, Makhmudov with the shit. So,
hey, that nigga will beat the shit out of fucking Masvidal though. If they really fought, he will beat the shit out of Masvidal, bro.
That shit would be nasty.
Yeah, and the octagon, he'll beat the shit out of Makhmudov.
Hell yeah.
It's 3 straight devastating losses for Masvidal, and that nigga, you see how he's spending his money.
So for real, Q, are you
Come
about
on
to
now.
chew that fat ass fucking stem for real like that?
Nah, I'm a weight division, and I'll probably eat like a gram and a half, 2 grams.
No, but I'm saying, are you gonna chew it straight? Are you gonna put it in something? Like, what are you gonna?
I'm just
that shit when you on shrooms, like it, bro, like your thoughts just don't stop. Like they just
I
keep
ain't never
running.
fucked with that shit before, but I ain't gonna lie. Like one of my homies, like the first time my homie told me, like these my real niggas from LA, they was like, man, we fuck with some shrooms. We actually like that shit. They was bragging like, man, that shit fire. I'm like, y'all niggas cry. I couldn't believe they was doing that.
I
shit.
can't
Like,
lie, H Money. Like the one time I tried it, I felt happy.
Yeah, that
Like
what my
that shit is
niggas was telling me.
amazing.
Like they liked it, that shit. I was shocked.
Like, hey man, the closer you get to nature, take some shrooms, have a great time.
Yeah.
Is it like
Especially when
smoking
you with
weed?
Yeah.
Is it like smoking weed? Like does it get
No,
like is the high
it's not
still
like
get
it's
weed
just
high or
like
what?
being connected. It's just like being connected with the physical, right? It's just being one with everything, and
It's
also
hard to
you
explain,
can
man.
construct your thoughts, right?
What high is
And
better, smoking weed or being off the shrooms?
I tell you, I don't know.
It's different.
They're two different things.
Dang, you gotta think about it. That shit must be good. If that nigga had to think about
Yeah,
it.
right. No,
I'll say
here's
this.
the thing. So here's the
In
thing.
my
Like
experience,
weed, cannabis is weed is way more habit forming. Like mushrooms, you can do them, they're fun and all this shit, but it's very hard to be like, yeah, like I just got to do some mushrooms. Like you never really get to that fucking. All right, like hey, like this day would go. Like mushrooms also takes a long time. Like the process is probably is about like 24 hours, maybe 36 hours before you get back to like what what you were before you took some mushrooms.
Like in the trial they say
Damn, that
weed
shit
got
had you
like
high for 36 hours? God
Not really.
damn.
You're not high for 36 hours. There's like a part where it's like where it's more intense than others, but then there's a part where you're just like it's all exited your system, right?
hey, bro, but I'll say this.
It's like if you
In
smoke.
my experience,
Quick question. If you didn't smoke,
You had edibles before, right?
Quick question. You wouldn't smoke. If you had a choice, if you guys had a choice to get some fire ass kush, some gelato, some cookies, nigga, some Zaza, or would you take some fire ass shrooms? If you had to pick one, what you gonna take?
Oh, that's a horrible fucking decision to make. I smoke weed because I smoke weed, but shrooms is just like a every now and again thing, right? It's not like you do that shit every day or like But have you you've done edibles, right? You've eaten edibles before, right? H.
Yeah, but that shit ain't never. I ain't really fuck with it. Like I ain't. It's alright. That shit wasn't really nothing.
All right, so you gotta get stronger ones. But the only point I was gonna make is the effect is way fucking longer. Right? If you smoke weed, it's immediate, but it's not as long. But if you eat edibles, it takes a while for it to like activate, but then the effect takes fucking for hours, right? It takes like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
To get back to the thing, right? So it's just kind of like shrooms is like that. It just takes a while for your body to process the whole thing.
Now, like me with shrooms, like I usually take them before I smoke. So like about time my blunt gone, I'm starting to feel it. I start yawning and shit. It make me yawn a lot. That's how I know it's kicking in. It make me yawn and my eyes water. But the drug, if I could say what drug it had me feel like I would say X pills, ecstasy. That's probably what I probably could correlate the feeling it give me. Shrooms make me feel like you probably be like ecstasy.
Yeah, they don't really mix very well, actually. I don't know if you ever tried to mix them. They don't mix too well.
I don't do man-made.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That shit, it made me see some shit. But like when you with your friends, like you feel happy, but when you by yourself, you gotta be alone with your thoughts. I don't like that shit. That's the only part of it I didn't like.
Well, it depends on who you're with, right? And it also depends on like a lot. Like shrooms are
like you having fun with friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like your diet could be a whole thing about your experience, right? Because if you eating like bullshit, you might be throwing up for like before you even get like the experience. But the throwing up can intensify the experience too. It just depends. Like it's just your surroundings become like kind of integral to the experience you're gonna have. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
It's a good time, but you can also like it can be intense. Like you can like be like, okay, let me go out and do something else. Let me get some air. To do this, let me do that.
I'll be at the shop, that shit kick in. I'll be like,
yeah.
Damn. I'll be looking at the side of the nigga head like,
yeah.
But see me, I ain't gonna lie. Anything I do, I can function off of. I don't be acting weird. It ain't no different from when I smoke. Like you probably could look at me and tell that I'm high, but I'm not gonna act I'm not acting different or none of that shit like that. Just normal.
I ain't gonna lie with me, nigga. I smoke some fire ass kush, nigga. That shit like nigga spinach, nigga. To Popeye the Sailor Man, nigga. That have a nigga like on steroids. If I, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I'm already hyper than a motherfucker. If I get some fire ass kush, that shit just gonna make me even more wild, nigga.
No, but see, the thing is that like weed and shrooms go together really nicely. Right, like you don't have to. It's not an either or. Like you're kind of a weird situation if you got to choose between the things, right? Like they're both just like, gifts from the.
They're both natural.
There's part of the planet's bounty, right? They're just gifts from the nature.
Yeah, whereas
We
something
have
like
respect for
ecstasy
all
is more like it's chemicals and it's artificially made, right?
Yeah.
Man, I heard ecstasy was man-made, nigga. I know these niggas out here in Memphis, they be making they ecstasy pills selling that shit.
I ain't never took no shit like that.
Yeah, man.
Shit. I ain't never took that shit either, nigga. So I just know like that shit was man-made, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm hippie mafia. That's the Pride Festival for fucking ever.
Hey, that ain't the greatest of fucking trip, nigga.
Yeah, I don't do no man-made drugs, man. I took ecstasy pills like when I was younger, like in high school, just like teenager, like.
Man. I had a fucking one of my homies, a Harvard trained surgeon. On my 40th, we're on everything. Like it was just we're at fucking Chateau Marmont. Like there's not every surface was covered with something, right? But that dude was just out of his mind on acid. And he had to go perform surgery. He fucking told me about that shit. Man,
bro,
like, you understand?
You going inside somebody's body? What the fuck do you see?
Functioning like the people that you think are so sober as a judge. That judge is probably fucked up.
Yeah.
Then the cold thing about shit like shrooms and shit, that shit don't show up in drug tests. I mean, you can just take that shit.
Well, it's not a drug, right? It's just anyway.
No, not really.
No, it has psychoactive properties, and a bunch of shit. That's like full plant. Like you can't really dose out a mushroom because it's a whole plant. There, it has an entourage effect of different chemical compounds. You can't whatever that thing is that you think is mushrooms. You can't isolate that out and get the same effect. Right? Yeah, it has to be a whole plant thing. Just like cannabis. Like if you do a CBD, it's cool, or a THC, that's cool too. But you can't really get the full effects of the plant without actually doing the entire plant. You can't isolate the compound and have it do the same efficacy.
Is acid man-made?
Oh yeah. LSD, totally.
Yeah.
Good God, dude, the hippie flipping, dude. Like I'd fucking tell you stories. They used to, man. Anyway. Yeah, just keep it pushing.
Thinking back to your days, Smoke.
Hey, y'all put the fights on. It's time for the main event, man.
Let me get in my house. I'm just sitting in my fucking car.
Hey, check the fight out, Q. This nigga Arslan Makhmudov. Arslanbek Makhmudov from Russia. The nigga's a beast. He just signed the top rank. His first main event on ESPN Plus. Heavyweight monster knockout artist. 14 wins, 14 knockouts. He a killer. Check him out, bro. Problem. Big problem. Let's go. I'm excited, bro. And then right after this, we can get straight to the Spence and Crawford smoke. Hey, last night's show was crazy, wasn't it?
Man, my phone died. I went to sleep, man. I was mad. My phone died.
Method came in here cooking, nigga.
Hey, niggas was blessed. My phone died. Hey, shit. I sat down. My phone died and shit. Oh, shit. That's
everybody excited about this fight with Spence and Crawford. I'm so happy this fight about to happen, bro. This shit is crazy right now, bro.
Man,
I ain't never seen a body bag.
Crawford by body bag, man. Get that man a motherfucking zipper, man. We go get a motherfucking body bag for that guy. He about to smoke. I ain't gonna lie. When that shit go down, bro, it's gonna be a sad day in Texas, bro. I'm gonna get a lot of money. I wish I could show y'all my phone. I got 3 unopened texts right now. Niggas want to bet. And you know I'm gonna take it. On me, we ain't playing with it. I'm gonna pay for my rent. I'm gonna get me a man down shirt. You know what I mean? On behalf of the man down fans, if I lose, y'all ain't gonna see me for about 2 months. You hear me? But I ain't gonna cap. If Earl win, bro, I'm gonna be sick. That'll be some crazy shit. I think
I can't see Earl winning.
that'll be crazy. To me, that shit'll be crazy because, like, I can see Earl winning, maybe like on the cards, but I just think his style just too tailor made. Like if I think it go to the cards, it's gonna be some how Calzaghe did fucking Jeff Lacey, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? James Toney did Iron Barkley, like, nigga, one of them crazy ass whoopings, you know. But, or I see him get knocked out, you know what I mean? But if Earl win, that'll be crazy because that'll really make Earl like so much better. That'll make Earl so much better in my eyes because I think Terrence Crawford is, you know what I mean, number one pound for pound. So if Earl Spence go in there and beat him, that shit'll be fucking amazing. I ain't gonna lie, especially like stoppage. That'll be a fucking amazing. That'll be crazy to me.
Earl a tough motherfucker, right? He can fight, keep his hands high. I think it's going to be a great style fight. Initially, I just don't see him winning. You know, I don't think. I always say I think when he goes to that corner, Derrick James really plays the fact. I just don't see in this fight Derrick James being able to crack that code and it's basically I think Earl going to be on the island. I used to say from Revis Island, I don't really see Earl being able to adapt in that type of situation. Yeah, I got Bud knocking him out. I'm gonna keep saying it, Bud in 5 rounds.
Only thing I think Earl could do to beat Bud, bro, and like I say, it'll have to be in exchanges, but it'll be just short punches. You know, he get real wide with this shit, like actually shorten them. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? That should be crazy because Bud gonna have to grab him, and when Bud go to grab him, his arms is out. So them short punches, boom, boom, that shit could go crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, he would have to do it. You know, I gotta see how he execute it. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna have to be defensively sound at the same time. You know, and he gonna have to use his feet. You know, Earl gonna have to actually do a lot of things that he don't like doing. He not used to doing. That's why it's hard for me to say it because I haven't seen him do some of the things that he would have to do to win. You know, Terrence Crawford just got too many tools. You know, and if Earl knock him down, like he gonna get back up and shit. Earl not a good finisher. Earl not one of the best finishers, and especially when he get people hurt, he exposed himself a lot. So like even if you look at the Lamont Peterson fight, after he dropped him and rocked Lamont Peterson hit his ass with some hell of a shots over, and he couldn't stop him. You know what I mean? The ref had to eventually go in and stop it, but he couldn't really set up the shot to get him out of there. And that was like, to me, that's like that's a major thing. Like all of the dudes I like, they got that. Like if you hurt, you ain't gonna make it out that motherfucker for sure. You hurt, you ain't gonna make it out that with the tank. You hurt, you ain't gonna make it out that motherfucker with Bud. You get hurt, you ain't gonna make it out there with Chocolatito, Bam, motherfucking Charlo. Like they gonna finish you. Turbius, they gonna Regis, get hurt if you want to. They gonna smash you out. Yeah, it ain't even no if and buts about it. But Earl don't got that. He don't got that. If he hurt you, at least you know to the competition. But if you one of them people that say all them guys I name ain't no competition and Earl fought better competition than them, then okay. You know what I mean? But I see Earl stopping him. I mean, Bud stopping him anywhere from nine on out. But shit, like Meth said, he could get stopped in the fifth. I ain't gonna lie, the fifth, because Ugas got some mean shit off in the fifth too.
Yeah, I think, and that's.
No, I'm gonna just say I think he's probably has a way better chance of doing it within 5 than he does like late, just because of the body attack. I don't know if he's gonna have the same shots. The same steam is gonna be. Yeah, I'm just saying. I think the steam is gonna be off his shots after probably like the 8th and 9th round. Maybe you can stretch it out to 10, but I think like the probably around like 5 through 7 is his window, and then I think the odds of him getting a knockout start slimming down.
He gets sharper as the rounds go too. You know what I mean? And you can ask Benavidez if that power carry.
Yeah, the issue is Benavidez is not a body attack guy, right? And that's all I'm saying. Like the thing about the body attack, it not only puts the acid in your legs, but it takes the poison out your shots.
Yeah,
and that applies to Bud as well, right? You see what I'm saying? Like Earl really ain't been in there with nobody that's hitting him with some crucial shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not picking knockout. I'm just talking about the knockout. Like where if you're gonna get the knockout, I think it's probably a better shot, like around between 5 and like 7. Like that's the like premier window, because you probably see like this before Arrow was really warmed up and in his bag, but you've seen holes in his fucking game, and you're probably still strong enough, even though you took some licks, you're still pretty goddamn strong. You can fuck it up, and like just the effects of getting hit to your body with that kind of force hasn't taken its toll on your body yet, right? Hasn't taken a toll on like whatever your efficacy in the ring. That's what I mean.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I think it's going to be a great fight. I mean, when we look at Earl when he fought Ugas, we saw certain things that brought success against Earl. I mean, Earl won. He won in a dominant fashion, but there were things that worked, especially when we saw Ugas target the bot, right? And then when we saw Sean Porter, mixing his punches up, getting off first. Similar to Kell Brook, getting off first. Earl, when you getting off first from Earl, he goes into that shell, he backing up. He'll try to swing with you, but he opens himself up real wide. I see it differently though. I don't see it as if Bud don't knock him out in those in the early half of the fight, right? I think he just gets worse for Earl. You see what I'm saying?
The only issue is you're not like it's just a human being thing, right? There's two things that I feel like are missing from that analysis, right? And really just the Bud by stoppage thing is the amount of time he spent sparring with Jermell Charlo and the effects, like how Spence's style is, he gets stronger as fight goes on, and his body attack makes his opponents weaker as fight goes on. Those two dynamics, like to me, that doesn't really bode well for like Bud by stoppage.
Right, I can understand that. That's what I'm saying. I can understand the possibility that maybe that the fight does go past the 8th or the 10th round, then we're gonna get a decision, right? But I just can't see Earl, as everyone says, well, if Bud don't knock him out early, Earl going to punish him. I'm like, I don't see that. I just don't see Earl being able to even do what he wants to do. I don't see him just getting on the inside and swinging, throwing punches, just throw punches, throwing that one, that combination to the body, that pat combination. I don't see that. I really see Bud turning them pivot and just landing some big shit. And Earl really been fucked up at the one.
If Bud wins on points, he's got to drop him. And if that drop happens, it's probably going to be fucking early, right? That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're hoping for a drop late, the chances, if both guys stay to their fucking tendencies, like if they don't revert to some other fighter that we've never seen before, you gotta drop Spence, because that work rate, like Bud, I feel like they punish their opponents differently. Like Bud punishes you for your mistakes, and Errol punishes you with his work rate, with his style, right? I guess they're both style things, but he does it with his punch placement and his volume, right? So yeah, fuck. Yeah, Bud going on points, you got to drop him. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah,
See, I don't think I see. If Bud drop Earl, then the fight over. That's how. Initially, like when I hear it, like once Earl gets dropped against Bud, the fight is over, right? You know, like after that, if he doesn't stop him then and there, he's gonna get stopped right afterwards, right? Unless it's like the 12th round, right? Hypothetically, right? It's the 12th round, and he drops. You know what I'm saying?
All the guys that which guy is like as durable as fucking Spence, or as good as Spence, that like would lend you to think that like he's gonna have the same result against Spence that he's had against his other competition.
See, I keep saying I think it's gonna be the Hank Lundy fight, right? Lundy initially started off real well, and then time went on and he got his ass whipped. And
yeah, but you don't feel like that's a product of not only Bud being the better guy, but the bigger guy and the stronger guy and all this other shit because he's at a lower weight class, and that's not translated to this situation.
Right. I got that right because Hank Lundy was trying to say that, right? But it's the mistakes, like the certain mistakes that led to his demise. Because I'll be taking credit away from Hank Lundy by even mentioning it, right? So giving him
I'm just saying, like, would they be mistakes against a bigger dude? That's not Hank Lundy. Like a guy that's gonna fuck you up in a way that Hank Lundy has never been able to fuck anybody up.
Right, but again, Earl, I just don't see Earl doing that, right? Like just coming in, head down, marching forward. We've seen that with
No, I don't think he's gonna do that either.
Felix Diaz, right? The head go down, bang, bang. You getting hit with some shit, and it's dangerous because this isn't the 135 Bud no more, right? You see what I'm saying? Earl does do that. He puts his head down and then he doesn't see what he's doing. He just banking on
I don't think it's like swimming, and it's not gonna be like junior high school where motherfucker is just like hoping for a home run hit with the goddamn eyes closed. I think it's gonna be like, I think it's to the extent that Bud keeps it long and is active with keeping it long, he'll be fine. But if he keeps it long, his reach is not that much longer than fucking EJ. He doesn't have to be up in your fucking chest in order to hit you with a body shot. He hits you with the shit from the long range, from mid range, from close range.
Yeah,
that's really the issue. The issue is just like you got to get your work done before the toll of somebody banging on your body takes over, and then you can't be as effective as you normally are.
So I agree with that. I can agree with that. But that would mean Earl would have, because Earl's most successful body work is when guys go into a high guard or they just sit on the ropes and they just let Earl cook. You know, just let him sit there and keep working, and then they don't make no adjustments mid situation. You know what I mean? Earl does. Most Earl's stuff is competitive, right? He going to jab, sweep the left, you know, and then get up on you, right? Or he gonna hit that body, and then it's generally that left going to get him in, right? The jab going to get him in, right? It's always the same thing. So it's not really like you have anything to. It's easier said than done, right? So it's just me saying it's easier said than done, but it's not like I had to worry about him doing a check hook to get where he want to go. Like boom, and he right there beside you. You get what I'm saying? Like it's some Roy Jones shit, right? So I don't see him being that successful, getting in there and then banging on the body of Bud. I don't see that. I see him punished.
The check hook is something you would use against your opponent coming in. So like I mean, if Bud says he's true to his game, like so, Errol Spence as a front foot fighter generally in his fights, wouldn't really be using a check hook, right? But if Bud says he's going to be coming forward and now Spence is going to fight on the back foot, while that might be advantageous more for Bud, who doesn't really excel at going first, but he is pretty good at the front foot. I think maybe better than Spence is going to the back foot. Point being, he might be able to catch.
Hey, y'all put the fights on.
Yeah,
y'all put the fights on.
Yeah.
Carlos Takam is in the ring. Carlos Takam, former opponent of Anthony Joshua. He fought for the unified heavyweight championship of the world. Okay.
That's Dewey Cox.
Rock like a champion.
On his way to the ring. The Lion, the next George Foreman. Oh shit! He about to catch a body, man. Don't blink.
Do you see that Takam has Dewey?
Yeah, for the money team, right? The nigga with the dreads.
Yeah, he got Dewey Cox in there. Yeah.
Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. Got piece of body, yeah.
Let's go, bro. The next George Foreman right here. I guarantee you early knockout.
Hairy looking dude.
Let's go, Makhmudov.
That motherfucker looked like he was fighting bears when he was a child, like a Habib.
I told you he looked like Sabretooth off the X-Men. That's exactly
Yeah, bro.
So I reviewed this
Bro,
guy. Like
he look at his forehead. He just looks mean.
I know that's that George Foreman look. Ain't it like George Foreman? How George Foreman looked mean, bro, when he was young?
Yeah, bro. It's just a natural look.
I reviewed this guy like a year and a half ago, and like back then, like this guy didn't give a shit about his wig. Like he can punch and he can box. He's got the right kind of heart and spirit. But if he don't really give a shit about his chin, I don't know how far he's gonna go. Let's see. That was a long time. Like, that was a year and a half ago. Like I said, I don't remember watching his other fights in between there. If I have, I'm interested in seeing what's gonna happen.
He about to catch a body, bro. Early knockout. I promise you.
Oh, I mean,
It look like they in a theater or in a club.
That shit, yeah, it looked nice up in there though. I see my boy from the money team, Carlos
it look
Takam is a
bad.
dog though. Carlos Takam got heart. I can't deny that about him. 39 wins, 28 knockouts, 6 losses, 1 draw. He beat Jerry Forrest. Jerry Forrest actually had a draw with
Damn, the referee looked like he got in a fight.
And Zhang, you remember Zhang just had a tough ass fight with Filip Hrgović. A lot of people thought Zhang beat Hrgović in that fight. So, man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I'm going with Makhmudov by an early knockout. It might be the first round because he got 11 first-round knockouts.
I got it in 5 rounds.
Hey. When's the last time Carlos Takam fought?
Like last year against Joe Joyce.
Joe Joyce. About Joe, maybe a year ago, maybe less. Dang, okay.
And he gave Joe a lot of problems before he got stopped.
Exactly. He was winning rounds in there. I promise you he won't win a round against this guy, not against this monster right here. Let's go, Makhmudov, straight from Russia. 14 wins, 14 knockouts. The protege of Arthur Beterbiev. Let's go, bruh. Monster, let's go, Hamza. Salam alaikum, let's get it. Our brother right here, Makhmudov. Come on, baby. Let's get this knockout. Let's make a statement. Let's put the heavyweight division on notice. We coming for everybody.
I want to do the commentary. Yo, this is a scary looking
you want to
dude.
do it? I might be behind you, so you do it. I might be behind you, so you want to do it? Go ahead.
Did he just raise his hand? Did Makhmudov just raise his hand on your on what you're watching? H.
The fight. They about to fight right now.
They just raised their hand.
They're about to fight.
They introducing Makhmudov. He got his hand up right now.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you.
I think you might be ahead of me.
They just started fighting on my screen.
I see. They just announced him. He just put his hand up on my screen.
I got him. Okay. I'm at
fight right now. Yeah.
I'm at repercussion.
They fighting on my screen.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm at the ref. Direct. Yeah, the ref is giving final instructions right here. So I might
He
be.
knocked him out already.
He dropped him.
They just touched you up. They just touched you up. They're going back.
Right.
34 versus 41.
You knocked him out already.
30 seconds. Unbelievable.
Knocked him out in 30 seconds. I told you.
Hold on. The ref ain't stopped. Hold on. The ref let me come back out. The ref let me come back out.
Hey, don't ruin it. Don't spoil the shit. Hey, match it on me, man. Don't fucking ruin it. Motherfucking false ass flagging.
Man, you gonna do it? Oh shit! My
oh, 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 41. They're taking me.
God,
really? That was just a bunch of fucking right.
I told you, don't blink the next George Foreman. Oh my god!
Yeah, he's all right. He put his hands over his head. He's like, oh, wait a minute, Makhmudov breathing kind of heavy. Oh, let me punch yourself out. Move around, old man. Come on, old man. Looking like Kenny Porter's fucking
This dude is serious.
Come on.
I told you.
Oh, I'm little as shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to see that Jared Anderson fight. I want to see that
shit. I would put
shit.
Anderson in there with him right now.
No, I mean, like, I want them to build up to it.
I'm sorry, man. Listen, George Foreman would have knocked this dude the fuck out. You tripping?
He waiting a little.
What you mean? He knocking him out? He dropped him in 30 seconds.
I'm talking about George Foreman knocked out Makhmudov.
Oh, I just saw it again. Oh, straight right, then an uppercut. Oh,
Yeah, I
and he
see
was
him.
on his ass.
He's all right.
I missed
Look
it.
at
Oh, and
that.
he just H Money. He's just
out.
like George Foreman the way how he pulls down on the guard with his left hand.
Makhmudov don't like getting hit. He don't like getting hit at all. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at him. Makhmudov is like,
Dang.
hold up.
1 minute.
Hold up. Don't
Oh
hit me no more.
man.
Hold up, bro. Like, hell no, this ain't no Big George. You better stop it.
Oh, shot to the body.
Come
Another
on,
shot
man.
to the
That's
body.
my opinion, bro.
Up
He's good
upstairs.
though.
You remind
He's
me
good
of
though.
George
No.
Foreman.
I like, oh. Yeah, see, one thing
Oh,
you got
uppercut.
Makhmudov had the
But
Jordan
one thing
thing
is
had.
Makhmudov with a
My
motherfucker.
God.
Oh, Takam caught him.
Yeah, I'm saying Takam is not
Man,
going
my
gentle
shit
in that good
freezing.
night, baby. Rage gets to die in the light. Oh man. Look at him. Look at that head. He's
I
like
gotta see the
trying to act like
highlights.
he's gonna do something with that jab. You ain't gonna do shit.
Hey, Joe Joyce couldn't do Takam like that, bro.
And no, I like Makhmudov. I actually like him a little bit. He does something early on that George Foreman didn't do, and that is protect his motherfucking chin.
Yeah, you see, he just took a step back.
Yeah, he also used a high guard.
That was good first round. Time fought his way up out of that.
George
Hey,
Foreman
Method,
didn't learn
explain the
defense until
knockdown
he's
to
an old
me. I
man.
didn't get to see it, bro. I missed it.
Oh,
What
look
happened?
at Takam go for a
It
big
was a
swipe.
straight right.
He threw a flurry, right?
Okay.
I can't
All
pronounce his
right. I
name.
don't think this fight is not going for a round. Oh, wait. Actually, he might get some rounds. Look at the old man. The other thing is Makhmudov kind of telegraphs.
Yeah.
That's it up.
He's not throwing that left hook. He got to throw a hook in there somewhere. Boom.
He's got to work off his jab. He's got to give him some angles. He's kind of squared up.
He got a nice left hook, though. Makhmudov
He
got
does.
a devastating left hook, bro.
He does. He's got to set it
Damn,
up.
I gotta
He's
see
got
the replays, bro.
He's got to set it up.
He a little bit worried about what Takam doing. If he relax, it might be nerves. You see what I'm saying? That might be.
Yeah, Takam hit him with something. He don't like getting hit. That's it. That's not. That's like his whole shit changed when you hit him.
Round two.
He do look like Foreman though, like he's moving a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He is. He's like that mummy shit, right?
No, his legs are a lot, like his stance is a lot wider than George Foreman's.
Foreman has some rhythm.
He understands. Like that dude been clipped before. That dude, he has way more guys. He don't got George's chin. He does not have that shit. We already
all he
know.
needs is ass, bro. He get the ass, bro. Be all right.
No, he's gonna be fucked.
Come on, man. Let's get this fucking knockout. We should have stopped him in the first. We should have stopped his ass when we had him hurt. Let's go. What up, Taco? We watching Makhmudov, the next George Foreman knockout artist. 14 wins.
I think he heard him again.
Kid is a monster.
Oh.
Man, if he connects,
Oh, look at Takam. He's dripping sweat.
That was good.
Look at Takam. He's warmed up, baby. Takam's rumbling. Look at the old man go. Yeah,
see that jab? Good jab by Makhmudov.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah, he's
awkward.
not throwing it right now.
Jab to the body by Makhmudov.
Oh, right hand, left hand by Takam.
Makhmudov too. But the old man is still rumbling. Oh, he don't look like he got shit from Makhmudov though. God damn.
He fighting like Derek Chisora right now, Top.
Yeah, man. He look like it. I mean, come on, Frenchman. Let's get this. French African, what the fuck? Let's do this.
He keep trying to land the right hand. I mean, he forcing it. Can't keep.
I just want him to throw a punch. I don't think there's no shot in hell he's gonna win this fight. But can he make it a fight? Don't just be like, oh, I'm an old man. I just trying to get paid. Let's do this, man.
He hit him behind his head.
Yeah, there you go. Throw
Doing
that
it, Smoke.
jab. Get that little kid some work, man.
He hit that nigga behind his head. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the majors.
Top confused him right now in this second round.
Yeah. Kyle got it. Like, you don't know
He awkward. He awkward to the motherfucker. It's just a matter of time Method, before you go to sleep.
I
didn't even
going
get
to
to
sleep.
see the fucking replay, man. My shit's
Like, that's
so
a big
fucked
ass
up.
dude. That is a big ass fucking dude. But Takam is not that big. Yeah, there's another shot to the back of your head.
Oh, there's the footwork.
Montreal. They put some
right
syrup on that shit, old man.
Hey, Marco,
straight right.
Footwork from who?
Makhmudov.
Oh, he just missed the uppercut. He almost knocked him
I
out.
like that shit.
Damn, just missed it.
What the fuck are these shorts, my man? He's wearing basketball trunks in there. Come on, you big ass Canadian Russian.
He better stop playing with Top before he get caught.
Hey, Makhmudov a monster, bro.
Hey, buddy, you funny as fuck.
Too. I like that.
Do you see
Hey,
how
Takam
small
beating
the
with his feet
fucking ring
right
is?
now. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice straight
Big
right
right
by
hand by
fucking Makhmudov.
Makhmudov. Dang.
Yeah,
Takam
nice
See
hate
straight
how
that
right.
small
motherfucker.
this fucking ring is.
It's a
Yeah,
little ass
the line.
ring.
Yeah, not giving the
I'm
old man
trying to say
nowhere to
that's
go.
the ring. It's a
God
little ass
Like,
damn,
nah,
ring.
that ring is small. You can't go
oh yeah,
you can't do nothing but
nah,
fight that motherfucker.
nah. But he's
His
old
favorite
anyway. Where the
Takam
fuck he
though.
gonna go?
It's Takam having success right now though. With that little ass ring.
He's
Well,
moving
that first
around. He's
round he
like
got
he's
dropped.
shaking
He
bacon.
doing better. He's trying to stay away from him.
He
Using
need
his
a new
footwork to
trainer
try to
though.
stay
Nah, but
away
I
from
ain't,
Makhmudov is
But he
Makhmudov
I
is
can't stay
body type.
away
Look at how
from him.
wide Makhmudov's stance is.
ain't,
Look at why
ain't
Makhmudov's
telling me
stance.
ain't gonna.
He can't stay
Makhmudov
I
away
ain't
is
even
from
a
him.
gonna
little.
hold you.
No doubt.
He need a new trainer. He need
He
a new
can't stay
trainer.
away
He's a,
from him. Where the fuck he
Yeah, he
gonna
might
go?
need an American trainer.
Yeah,
That's
If he
better
can
big
get an
BF
money.
trainer.
American trainer, that'd be great. Like a
But
Sugar
that's
You
Hill.
better
know
be
who
his
his trainer
trainer.
is, right? You know who his
If he
trainer
get a
is,
Sugar
right?
Hill, he'll be a problem.
Hey, you know who his
Bro, who
trainer
is
is,
that
don't you?
cat?
That's better BF trainer.
Nah, who that is?
Yeah,
That's
that
better
ain't.
BF trainer.
Oh yeah, okay,
He too big for that shit.
okay, that ain't bad then. If you were better BF, you good
He
then.
too big for that shit. It ain't gonna work for him.
Hey, what's good, Lance? The next George Foreman, Lance. What I told you, bruh.
What's up, money? What's happening, man? What's good evening,
this is good.
everybody?
Now,
What's up,
this is good
y'all?
work.
Y'all
We can
good?
see that my man's got some stamina issues.
What's
He
good,
got some
H?
conditioning he needs to get out. He's a big dude.
I'm
He's a
watching
big
But
him.
dude, but he's
I'm
Takam,
biding
how
his
watching
many
him.
time.
rounds did Takam just go? Takam in his last fight,
Oh,
how many rounds did he go with Joe Joyce? And Joe Joyce supposed to be one of the best heavyweights.
I'm watching him.
Oh shit!
What happened,
He's still
man?
going.
Top good. I'm hit him with a good left hook.
yeah, you did.
He just too big for that style. That's like I
Hey man,
said
why ain't that little ass ring?
Renoso style. Like Renoso style not good for tall dudes.
Yeah, he's a big ass dude boxing.
And it
His
looks like he
legs. He
don't
keep
like to
locking his
exchange
legs
on the
up.
Yeah, he's
inside.
ready. Look at him. Oh, Takam got him nervous with that hair. Like, come
Damn.
on, man. There you go.
Takam getting him in this
Oh,
round
he
now.
caught
Oh
him.
Caught him
shit!
with that looping right. He'll
Oh,
caught him with the
Takam
left
got
hook.
him. Oh,
Caught him
God,
with the left
Takam got him
hook.
again.
oh, look at the there, baby. Yeah.
Oh,
Man, my
H
shit
money.
froze up.
Oh, but Makhmudov comes back with an uppercut and a left
Yeah.
He
hook.
needs this though. This is what he need. He need good work like this.
Yeah,
He
needs
needs
it.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
H money. I told
Look
you.
at that,
Everybody
chin.
has problems with this dude.
Oh my
Man,
god.
he went in
He
every
calmed
round and
down.
he knocked
Oh
him down in the
shit.
first.
Oh,
So
he caught
I
him
mean, he was
again.
awkward.
Oh my god.
Takam
He's
caught him
fucking this
again.
shit.
I don't know. He's up in the
Oh,
third.
Takam
He's
caught him
up
with
in the
another left hook.
Now I can say this: Carlos
Bro,
Takam
he's
ain't no
catching him
bitch.
though.
He ain't. It's
Carlos
not
Takam
clean
ain't
though.
no
He
bitch.
and
No,
he
he's
moving
hitting
with
that
it
nigga
too.
Oh, that's a
clean.
nice little okay.
Not clean
That's a
like
nice
that.
little
And
okay.
then
That's a nice little back.
he kind of
Back
moving
with the okay, I
too
see.
though. Mark, he moving
I
with
saw
it.
Oh,
that
but
little nice
I
straight
think
out to the right.
Takam is having a
I
problem
see
with his
that.
eyes.
Yeah, whatever, because he caught a cool little
Oh,
elbow. That's nice. That's what you're supposed to do.
He gonna get disqualified if he
Oh
fucking
shit!
round.
Yeah,
Oh, he just
Takam
pushed
caught him
that
in the
nigga
right that
down.
time. That's what I
man, he
said.
ain't
He
Yeah.
kind of
moving
like
I think
doing
he's
it where his defense
frustrated.
ain't good. Yeah, Takam
No,
is.
that's what you're supposed to do.
No, Makhmudov is frustrated.
Nah. He's doing that
Yeah.
veteran shit. He's pulling out all the stops. I like this. He's like, you want to do some veteran shit? Guess what?
Oh,
Guess what I'm
left
gonna
hook
do?
to the right hook to the body by Takam.
Sunny listening. Yeah, he's doing some sunny list shit on his ass
Hey, he
right
need to
now.
use his jab more. That's all I can say. Other than that, he fighting straight.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Not a knockdown.
He knocked him down
No.
again. Let's go.
Ref say no knockdown.
No,
Oh, he's on
knockout.
his neck.
That's good.
Takam
Let's
getting
put you behind
tired
it.
too. You see Takam
Yeah, he
getting
is.
tired.
Takam
Yeah,
ain't
he
no
can't
man.
keep
He
this
got
up.
That's
that
what
one
I'm
year
saying.
old man.
All the young boys doing is all the young boys doing is letting the old man like spend his energy. He ain't doing shit. Like he's not really like yeah. Takam probably won this round, but so fuck what? He was already down two.
But Takam won plenty of rounds against Joe Joyce. He ain't win that much rounds against Makhmudov.
Carlos Takam
Yeah,
is not
Makhmudov
even
23
bad for a
rounds in. What the
41-year-old
fuck?
man.
Makhmudov's not even tripping. Makhmudov's like letting the dude
I
expend
know,
energy.
but
Like, dude,
Shelton, guess what? Carlos Takam was 40 when he fought Joe Joyce, and he did much better against Joe than he doing with Makhmudov.
I don't know. He got dropped
yeah,
in
this
the
is
first, but he
embarrassing.
won the last couple rounds.
Carlos is like
No,
a
he
great
won the
value.
last. No, he won
No, he
this
won
round.
this last
He
round.
won the third round.
The,
He won this
the
round.
guard,
That's it.
the
Now I
guard,
don't know. I don't know about that second round. That second round was close.
yeah, I think I think
hell
fight the boss.
That second round was close, man.
That's right.
Hell
I got it.
bro.
I got a 2-1 with a knockdown. I got a 2-1 with a knockdown, and Makhmudov ends
Exactly.
his fight.
That punch felt
That's
like,
what I'm looking at.
oh,
I'm looking at.
Hey,
yeah,
what round-
you
what round-
Space
round was
Money, you're
that?
right. He blocked it, and then the other one he swayed away from it. Oh, but that one caught him clean on the chin.
Yeah, he won
Hey,
it.
money. Hey,
I'm
money.
looking
Hey,
at I'm
H,
looking
Oh,
at
that
Carlos
one caught him on
Takam.
the top of the head.
hey, H, if he can pump
I'm
that
looking at
jab,
Carlos
man.
Takam dripping in sweat, and Makhmudov is not even breaking a sweat yet.
What you say, L?
We'll
He's
see.
barely breaking.
We'll see.
If your boy
I've
puts that,
seen
if your boy
Makhmudov walk
utilize
into
that
some right
jab
hands,
more,
so let's see what this
I
kid
have.
got.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Old man is showing him something.
You look at the highlights. He ain't really just catching them clean with shit like that. I think one right hand he caught him with, and that, you know what I mean? Because Makhmudov is actually boxing and moving, so it's not like he just catching him flush like that.
he need to use his jab.
I like the kid. I like this
think
fight.
that
This is
one
a
right,
good fight.
I like it too. I like him too.
I
I like his
right
fight.
hand, he caught him
I like
on the
his head,
temple.
and I like his
That
fight
right
shoulder
hand he
kick,
landed
too.
on the temple, on the top of the head, did land clean. That was
I'll
a
give
nice
about
one.
seven. I'll give it
Other
about
than
7
that,
rounds.
Makhmudov is
Yeah.
really winning. He winning every
Takam
round. He need to
is a
knock him out right
veteran.
here, though.
Yeah, he knows
That's
how to
one
How many
thing
rounds
survive.
did Joshua go with?
You can say a whole lot of shit about
I think
Takam.
like 7.
You can't call him no bitch. Takam is not no
No,
bitch.
he ain't never been no bitch. He definitely ain't no bitch.
He must have broke his
Hell
finger.
no. Fuck it.
He's a great journeyman.
Yeah, he's a journeyman. Exactly. That's what he is.
He's
Or
a
maybe
great
that's just a
journeyman.
habit he has to wipe his face. There's nothing wrong with his eyes.
He overthinking.
Probably
Takam
having
overthinking
problems
it.
breathing out his nose or some shit. It's something that's fucking with him.
Oh yeah, because you see it too, right?
Yeah, I think Makhmudov fucked his
Yeah, I
face
see
up.
it.
He's not going through, but the
Makhmudov
Frenchman's
needed
going
to throw
through
the
it.
jab a little bit
The
more.
French African,
No,
the
but he's
African brother.
wincing.
Oh,
He
nice
is.
jab by
Yeah, I think his
Makhmudov.
arm
Nice
was
jab.
broken.
It's the jab. It's the jab.
Look,
Landing.
what the fuck? Yeah, that got grab past the left hook ain't gonna work.
Oh, bro, you jumped on top of this man. Come on.
This dude throwing
The
everything
fuck?
behind him, bro. Jumping on top of motherfucker.
He
You can't
jumped
throw
on top of
everything,
him.
bro.
Hey,
Y'all
he
throw
tried to take that
everything with every
motherfucker
shot.
like LT.
Bro, come on. The ref got to do something at some point.
Hey, yo, that
Well, he's
shit
throwing
funny.
everything with every shot. Every shot he throws, he's throwing everything behind it.
Yeah,
He's
he's
trying to wear
learning.
out Takam's legs.
He's like talking like, nah, bro, I've been knocked out by some of the best. Gonna have to work for this ass. You got to bring ass to get ass.
He just locked his legs up. He got work on that. Good right hand. He hurt him a little bit.
Ooh, good shot, Takam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did.
Good left, good right hook.
There you go, work the
Oh,
body.
Makhmudov is on the back foot. Oh.
Now
That's the
he
back
catching
foot
that right hand
heavyweight.
again.
Bro, did he just throw a knee?
Good left foot, good right hand. Ooh, shit.
Ooh, good right hand from Takam.
Oh, yeah.
He keep locking his legs up. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's rhythm
Hey,
shit.
we're about to find out a lot about this nigga Makhmudov if he could come through this.
He should knock him out.
Yeah,
He's
his
not
weight
hurt.
transfer. His weight transfer.
Takam giving him some work.
Yeah, because he looks a little confused right now.
He needs this, though. He needs this. He don't need to walk through everybody. He needs it.
Yeah.
Him and Dubois be a good fight. That WBA world.
Yeah, I
How
like that.
tall is this dude? Like 6'7"?
He up
I
there.
think he's like 6'5", 6'6".
He's a big motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Doing him left foot.
And you can see he got a chin too, because fucking Takam hit him with some shots. He ate them hoes.
I think one just rattled him a little bit, but he seems to recover. Yeah, that one. It was right behind the ear.
Can't you tell the announcers is kind of pissed off?
I don't know. I can't hear them.
Yeah, they like, man, they thought this dude was finna steamroll Takam. This shit ain't happening like that.
Bro, we just paid you all this motherfucking money, nigga. Do your fucking
Hey,
job.
Joe
Knock
Joyce
this
could have
bum ass
Hey,
nigga
Joe
out.
Joyce could have steamrolled. Joe Joyce could have steamrolled Takam. Neither could Anthony Joshua.
Exactly.
Joshua
That's true. That's true.
Oh, good
That's
shot,
true.
Makhmudov. Oh,
Oh
Makhmudov
yeah, I
got
think
hurt.
they riled him. Yeah, he's hurt.
Let's
His
go.
leg's shaking.
Let him
His
go,
leg's
Joe, let him
tweaking.
go.
Oh,
Good
what
uppercut,
Stockton with shots to the
Makhmudov.
body.
Ooh, good
Oh,
right
another
hand.
uppercut, my
Ooh,
boy.
left
Oh,
hook.
left foot, right hook. Left. Stockton hurt.
Tottenham recovered. He recovered.
You recovered?
Yeah, he recovered. He still bounce. He got a little bounce in his step.
Let's see.
He does that. That was good. Yeah, yeah, he recovered.
He's holding. That's good.
hold
Good
it. You
shot.
say it's good, but when
Takam.
Devin Haney holds,
Good
they
left
say
hook.
Oh, Takam.
uppercut. Yes. There you
Darius
go.
Slay
Right.
is
Ooh.
a bad matchup for him.
It's a good fight.
Like
It's a
Dillian White
great
and
fight.
Barrett Chisora would be a bad matchup for him.
I don't know about Dillian White. He kind of chinny.
He'll
He
knock
probably
the
been
shit out
gone
of
already.
Dylan White. Dylan White can't
Oh,
take it.
Dillian White probably been gone already.
Let's
Girl,
go.
shut up. He ain't finna find
Makhmudov.
shit.
It looks like I don't know. Like he just throws the right hand and then he grabs immediately.
Ooh, good shot.
Like that.
Is that broad? Is that Anne Marie Duclair? Is that the girl that fought Clarissa Shields?
Well,
The announcer.
I can't. I got my sound down. Good job. Yeah, that was a better
Bro, the
round.
ref gotta do something about this shit.
Now his trainer needs to tell him stop throwing everything you got with every shot.
No, I'm talking about when he just leans on top of Takam.
He jumps on his back because he be so off balance when he throwing them shots. He lose all his balance and just fall on top of the man.
Yeah.
Good right hand.
Ooh, good shot. Good shot for the Lion. Takam giving him some good rounds though. This is good work.
You look a little frustrated right
good
now.
shot. Overhand right from Takam.
Oh, they both exchanged right hands.
Oh, good hook. Hook from Makhmudov.
Oh, they fighting.
Yeah, he learned a little something too. He ain't running up in there on Takam no more, is he?
It's on ESPN Plus or
A couple of
ESPN.
them right hands send his ass right back out of there. What was we saying, y'all? What was we saying?
Looks like Makhmudov.
The same thing. We were telling the same thing. Stop throwing everything with every shot.
But he's a puncher though, Shelton, and he's a devastating puncher. So he
Oh,
probably
that's
got
my
that
boy
confidence.
from Mayweather Gym. What's my boy name?
Dewey Cooper.
Dewey Cooper. That's Dewey Cooper. Okay.
Both got bouncing that step. This is gonna be a good round right here. Good jab. Good control. Got jab. Good jab. Nice, you threw that right hand. Good left. Takam doing a good job going to the body still when he clinch. It's smart.
Oh yeah, it looks like he's feeling those.
He got bad timing. I can't pronounce his name. His timing a little off. Like he like to wait. He just got it right there. Good right hand, snuck it in there. He need to catch Takam when he coming in. Boom, boom. Double him up. Right there, left foot, right hand, back him up. Takam in the Philly shell. Hey, yo, this is a funny ass fight.
Just doing anything to frustrate him.
Yeah, it was smart though. He couldn't even touch him. That was dope though.
He's still in it.
If Takam made an uppercut, I wonder how that look. He landed an uppercut. Like, oh shit. Oh shit. He landed an uppercut. I want to see how he responded to the uppercut. Getting worried a little bit. Yeah. He need to step in. Tommy need to step in a little bit. Yeah, he stepped in a little bit. They caught him.
Bro, Makhmudov just don't look good.
Good right hand. Both of them exchange.
Oh, they exchange. Or maybe I'm saying that because never mind.
It's slow pace.
Yeah.
The pace slow as shit.
Yeah, because he's a good fighter, man. He got talent.
Right.
All he got to do is pump the jab. That's it.
Hey, say it one more time.
Pump the jab.
Pump that bitch, man.
That's all he got to do. He got the reach. And I bet that jab stiff too, because he throw everything with mean intentions.
Oh yeah.
Like y'all say, it's a learning fight.
Yeah, he came back in that round, but still that slow pace. But he's a big ass dude.
That dude huge.
So it makes sense.
So
they both
can't hurt him. But the thing is, it's kind of like he sees the top can't hurt him. So now I want to see him take a little bit more, be a little bit more aggressive, but manage his distance. Stop smothering himself. He's too damn big for that.
Carlos Takam is Walmart brand Trezora.
Yeah, I think
he better improve his defense. This Makhmudov guy, he got to improve his defense. He getting caught with clean shots.
Got good chin.
If Chisora was
that's what he do got. That's what he do got. He do got a chin.
Damn good chin.
Sheldon, that's why I said he like George Foreman. Slow, no defense with a bunch of power. He ain't got the defense like George. He's slow as shit.
Who dropped George? Ken Norton, right?
No, it was Ron Lyle.
Ron Lyle.
And
Yeah.
Jimmy Young.
And Ali.
Ron Lyle.
Yeah, Ron Lyle, the one that really had him out there.
Penitentiary, started boxing at 32 years old.
Well,
Jimmy,
Ali put his ass to
I
sleep.
love the Jimmy Young fight.
I like his
That was,
Ali put his ass on his pockets.
He did. That's the fight.
Round 5 of that fight that's probably like that's the greatest round in history. This fight with Ali.
He got him on the road.
Good right by Takam.
Ooh, Takam hurt with that shot.
Oh yeah, he's hurt. Oh yeah, he's hurt.
Yep.
Takam got him.
That's crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
The right hand.
He ate another right hand. Come on, man.
He might be ready to go.
Good jab.
He ready to go.
Make him bend over, hit the uppercut. Boom. Lean over, hit the uppercut. Oh shit. They right there when
his legs are gone.
Come on, man.
God Almighty, I can't believe what I'm seeing, man.
Uppercut.
Oh!
You knocked him out.
No.
Oh.
They fighting.
Hey, don't say it. Don't say it.
They fighting.
Ooh, good shot.
Man, they
good
are.
shot,
Man,
Makhmudov. Good hook.
this is it. Okay. The motor is running. Old buddy getting tired. And like Takam caught his second win.
That's what's surprising me. That Takam looking this good at 41 years old.
Oh, left hook.
Ooh, good body shot from Takam.
Hey, Mr.
The uppercut.
Oh,
there it is.
Whoa!
Good uppercut from Takam.
God.
That uppercut staggered him.
Yeah.
I tell you at the break.
Everybody got a point when you hear that.
It looks like this dude was a hype job.
I'm not gonna.
No, I ain't gonna say it was a hype job.
No, but I'm just saying for what I thought of it.
Dangerous fight early in his career.
He's a dangerous fighter because he could punch, but at the same time, I thought he was like he could reach that heavyweight championship level.
Oh, good shot, Takam. But Takam, you gotta remember, Takam been in with the best. He's been in with everybody.
Yeah, but he's 40. He's over 40, man. But
Yeah,
let's
but
see
he
if
don't have as many
let's
miles.
see
You
if he
gotta
can
remember.
bounce back. Can he come back?
Yeah,
The
Carlos
long,
Takam
the
didn't start boxing
longevity,
until he was 24 years old, so he ain't
the
got that
long,
many miles on his
the
leg.
right. He
Yeah.
don't have no wear and tear, and the longevity in
Oh,
athlete period nowadays.
he dropped him! He dropped him! Oh
Get
shit!
out of here!
Oh!
Get out of here!
Hey, folks,
It's over. Who got dropped?
No, he got back. He dropped
Takam got dropped.
Takam.
I
When
told
Takam
you,
was
man.
whooping his ass.
Takam, it's over with.
No, he got up.
Brown.
But
When
Takam is
Takam
out of
missed,
it. He's saying he hit him in the back of the head. Well, I don't know.
he
Let's see
did.
it.
He did. He missed. Takam missed and he hit him in the back of the head, dropped him.
Oh, that's some shit. That's bad for. Oh, I feel bad for Takam.
The bad thing is they be doing that replay shit.
And
I don't
now
think
that's
he's gonna
2
do it.
knockdowns.
Watch.
And you,
Watch. He gonna miss the shot.
Man, he
He
punched.
missed the
Yes,
shot.
he did hit him in the back of the head. He
He was whooping his ass.
shit.
He missed the shot. Watch.
Tucker was looking at the ropes. And got
Uppercut. Uppercut
whacked.
hurt him.
Oh
He
man.
missed the shot. And he caught him. No, he caught him on the ear. He caught him on the ear. He didn't hit him in the back of the head. He caught him on the ear.
He fighting good though with Dewey Cooper though.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Shelton, you don't think the prime and the longevity of the athlete is getting longer now? You don't think
Some
it lasts longer
in
now?
some sports,
I
like
think it all.
especially in football, they done watered it down, so it makes it easier to play longer. But in boxing, a dude usually at 41 is no good. He's on his last leg. This dude Takam is looking really good for a 41-year-old man.
Right.
I think he could go the distance.
He's probably gonna go the distance.
If he don't make that silly mistake again, turn his back.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. This nigga could punch.
Yeah, Makhmudov is a big, strong dude, man. He just don't have no defense. And he get in there with somebody who can actually box, they're gonna whoop his ass.
You need to
He
pump
got
the
cool
damn
power,
jab.
right? He ain't got that devastating power.
Yeah.
What's his reach?
Not long.
I don't know.
It's not long. He ain't got no long arm.
I think he got that devastating power, Matthew.
I ain't seen it yet.
I've seen it because I agree with him being called the next George Foreman.
That's kind of hard. Now, see, you know, H know what you talking about sometimes, but it's kind of hard to put anybody in the George Foreman category. That motherfucker is a monster.
I'm just talking about power. I don't know if he's in that class of fighter.
You can't put Wilder in there?
Foreman would have put Takam on them ropes and beat the holy shit out of him.
Yeah, Foreman would kill Carlos Takam.
He always that's that shit I don't like when they jump out and I don't like all that shit.
See, because Foreman used that cross on defense.
Reese Mack said this is Makhmudov first time past 7 rounds.
And you know, it was one of his biggest tricks. Foreman would grab your hands and he'd grab your arms and pull them down.
Yeah.
He'd grab your arm, pull it down, throw
You
it
break
right
your guard like that.
Yeah. Ooh, good shot, Taco. My man is smart though. Every time he get cracked, he jump on his back.
Takam need a knockdown.
Okay, the referee giving him a warning finally.
Yeah.
I think Takam need to knock out. And I need to see a knockout from
yeah, he got 2 knockdowns. And his dude is the promoter's favorite.
I want to see a
needs to
knockout
knock out
from
the
the
win.
though.
But I'm gonna tell you this. No, we was talking earlier about this cat, right? Please do not put this dude in the ring with Big Baby.
I'm trying to say, don't put him in there with Dillian
Man,
White.
put him in there right now.
Dillian White with this motherfucker with a left hook, he going to sleep. He gonna walk right into some shit.
Yeah, his defense is terrible. But he got a chin, though. He got a rock solid chin. Because Taka hit him with some shots.
Yeah, but Takam out a big punch. You see what I'm saying? Like this Chisora and Dillian White, they over there. They older guys, but they hit hard as shit.
Yeah, but this motherfucker came in. Taka came in this fight 265 pounds. He's a big dude.
Yeah. He impact too.
So who y'all think more promising, him or Hergovich?
Oh, he's better than Hergovich. Hergovich is terrible.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
Hergovich.
I don't know. Now I'm gonna say I don't know if that's because his father died and he was tripping that night. But the last fight I saw him in with Zhang beat his ass.
I gave
motherfucker
Zane the
Zane
win.
fucked him up.
That's two contenders that's been hyped up that's getting their asses whooped by 40-year-olds.
Yeah, because Zang is 40, ain't he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's like 39.
Yeah. He
He's
beat
an
the
old
shit out of
nigga.
Hergovich. Did he not, Marky Dan? Did he not beat the shit out of Hergovich?
It was a great fight, but I thought he won.
He beat the shit out of Hergovich. He's fucking him up. Hergovich was turning his back,
hand was
running.
la- That left
The
hand was lagging
heavyweight
all night.
division is back, Uncle Shelton. That shit is back.
Hey, Method, you didn't see that fight, bro?
Anytime you got all these great matchups.
Oh yeah. You guys the heavyweight division is fire.
We
right
got
now.
Joe Joyce versus Joseph Parker.
That's
on
a good
the 24th.
fight. That's a good fight. Hey, Method, you still there?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Did you see that fight with Hergovich? He's turned his back and running from the Chinese guy.
Yeah, I watched that. Zane put hands on him. I thought Hergovich won, but Zane
Hey,
put
what's
hands
up,
on him.
guys?
What's up? What's up?
Guys,
bro?
what's up?
All right, what's going
How
on?
you doing, guys?
All right.
Hey.
Don't wait for a counter punch. Attack him first.
Ooh, tack him. Ooh, good right hand, tack him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Come on,
If-
guys. Someone can tell me what's going on the fight.
If Takam
Oh,
got
Takam,
energy in
he's
that
giving him
10th round, we're gonna give him
Who
help.
is that?
Tack him taking his ass to school.
Really? Takam is fighting
Yeah.
the fight?
He getting beat. But he dropped Takam twice.
Yeah.
But still,
Oh,
Takam
fuck.
is winning a lot of rounds.
Takam is taking him to school. He's gonna lose this fight, but Takam is giving him a lesson.
I thought Makhmudov won the first 2 rounds. Outside of that, I think Takam won maybe everything else.
Man, y'all niggas capping and lying. They lying like
Might have won 3.
No, ain't nobody tapping.
I knew
Makhmudov
He
is
might
gonna
have
win
won
this
3
fight.
at best.
But
To
you
me.
gotta admit, H, Makhmudov gonna win this fight, but Takam is teaching him a lesson.
Hey, guys.
He learned
Guys,
some
guys,
shit tonight.
what round is that? What round is going on?
It's the
9.
9th round.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, H Money Carlos Takam taught this fool a lesson tonight.
I mean, he's winning the fight. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna win,
So
but he's learning. He's learning.
What round
He's
is it?
learning
What
that
round
you're
is
not
it,
gonna
though?
walk through everybody. They
What
be
round
showing
is
his
it?
highlights. He knocking this guy out, knocking this guy. You ain't knocking everybody out, bro.
What round is it?
It's
The
1 minute
ninth
left in the ninth. 1 minute left in the ninth. The problem is if Takam got energy in the 10th round, he gonna press him real bad.
Ooh.
Good uppercut.
Ooh, good uppercut. Makhmudov. Good right hand, Makhmudov. Oh, he's coming back.
Oh. Let's see if he can
Ooh,
do
good
it.
hook. Yeah, he needed this. He needed this work.
He's still locking his legs up. That shit is crazy.
Yep. Ooh, Takam trying to take his head off.
Oh,
he heard
Ooh,
him.
good shot. Takam,
He heard
good
him.
hook. Got him hurt. Oh, hurt him again.
Oh,
Hurt him with
yeah,
the
you
right.
heard him.
Oh, got him with the left.
That 10th round gonna be hell. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Oh, that 10th round gonna be a motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh, he did 2 rights.
Oh,
good
Makhmudov fighting back.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
What's going on?
He
It's
hurt his
getting hot.
hand.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah, it's a great fight. A fight
10th
broke
and
out.
final round. 10th and final round.
I like the way Makhmudov was measuring with the left hand.
Good shot. Good hook.
Who y'all get that round to?
Shit.
I gave it to
I don't know.
Takam.
Yeah.
I gave it to Takam.
I don't know.
I gave it to Takam.
And that's been the fight all night. It's like he went around a lot and then and get hit.
I think Makhmudov won 3 rounds at best, to me.
Nah, he won more than 3.
I thought he won only 3.
I don't know.
I think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna win a majority of the
He's gonna
decision
win.
because of knockdowns. Because of knockdowns.
Yeah.
He got 2 knockdowns.
If
That's
Takam
4
was to
points.
drop him, if Takam dropped him, I think it'd be a draw.
Yeah, if Takam was to drop in the 10th, it's a draw. I do.
If Takam meet the knockout in this round, or just at least put him down, you gotta go out. Go all out. When we
You
go
gotta
shit.
drop him to even have the fight close.
Yo, dude got a chin, man.
Yeah, he's tough.
Takam got the chin.
Dude
Good
got
left
a
hook.
chin, man.
Oh, good shot, Takam. Good hook.
Oh yeah, good left hook.
He hurting him though. You see how he moving around a little bit more? He hurting him.
Good jab. Now he's boxing. Now he's
Oh,
boxing.
good jab.
Stop locking your legs up. What are you doing?
Damn, boy, what the fuck?
Oh,
That hurt.
Yeah, he didn't give him some
it's a
help
good
trying,
fight.
boy.
It's a good 10th
damn.
round.
He getting there with somebody better.
Shit. Damn.
He getting there with a better class of fighter. He gonna get knocked out. He gotta stop locking his legs up like that.
It's gonna be a good night out.
Bro, that's crazy. So he be getting hit with some malicious shit.
I know, right?
Hey, he better be grateful. This God damn it.
Ooh, good shot, Takam. Ooh, good right hook.
Oh
shit.
Staggered him.
Oh, good body shot.
He tired of shit. Left hook, right hand.
Good. Oh, Takam was on his ass.
He gotta fight back.
You gotta fight back. Ooh, good jab, Takam.
He getting
Right
out of
hand.
there.
Stop turning your back.
Good right hand. Yep. Ties him up.
Oh, good right hand for Makhmudov. Now he clinching.
Good
Good hook from
when he
Takam.
wants to now.
He needs to perform. He don't need to clinch.
Good right hand.
Oh, good right hand
Looks
from
like
Takam.
this dude is a dud, man.
Oh,
he caught Takam. He caught him.
man.
Oh, good right hand
Yeah.
from Makhmudov.
Man,
Hey, what's
Takam
up?
chin is different, bro.
Takam.
Takam got a chin, bro.
Takam is tough, man. Both of these dudes is tough. Oh,
Because
good
this
hook from
dude
Takam.
can punch. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, he
Oh,
knock out
Takam
everything
with a
else.
left hook.
Oh, Takam got him hurt on the ropes.
Oh,
Takam
Takam got him. He's ready to go.
Oh, he came back.
Oh,
He hitting him behind the head.
catch him with the right.
He keep hitting him behind the head.
Sweet God Almighty.
Referee warned
Bro,
him.
but how is Takam standing up to that?
Because he got that willpower. He gonna go on the shit on this round. He gonna go on the shit on this round.
Good shot.
uppercut.
Oh, good uppercut.
He threw an elbow.
They gonna
Oh,
uppercut.
yeah,
Oh, good
caught
uppercut
him.
from Takam.
They
Oh,
fight.
good right hand from Takam.
Oh, well, I don't think Makhmudov's legs are good. Oh, he gets
15
off the
seconds.
ropes.
Oh my God.
Oh, good right hand. Ty, he walked into that. Come on, 10 seconds, man.
Makhmudov is tired.
Yeah, they got
He holding. He holding.
He's flat-footed like a
Bro,
mother.
they gotta take a point. Come on, bro.
Yeah. That was cool.
Hey,
That was good.
man.
Damn.
Great fight,
Damn.
Takam.
Hey,
Great fight.
Takam.
Damn.
Carlos Takam.
I don't mind that, but that was a great fight.
Takam.
He won that shit. This
Great
man
fight,
been robbed
Takam.
before. He deserved this one.
I wish I'd have scored this shit.
They're gonna give it a draw.
Yeah, they might
I
give it
don't
a
think-
draw.
Nah,
I
not in
think it should be a
Montreal.
draw.
Not in
I think it might
Montreal.
be a draw, bro. I think it might be a draw.
Might be a draw.
I don't think he gonna get that draw in that Montreal. Yeah, he ain't gonna get that. No.
They got steel chins, man. And in the temple, they took some nice temple shots that would have.
He gave him a hug. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
He gave him a hug. Yeah.
I love to see them
You
do
not
it
the
again.
left.
Did we now change? Did we change our opinion of Carlos Takam now?
Yeah, for sure. No, I thought it was tough when he fought AJ, right?
Nah.
I thought it was early stoppage when he fought AJ. But saying this fight, yeah, he just, he just undersized.
No, I don't change my opinion because I've always said he's a strong journeyman who gives everybody problems.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
said that
saying?
at the beginning of the fight. You said that before the fight started, Marky Dan.
Yeah. So my opinion ain't really changed.
Yeah,
Mine has. I thought Takam was like a weaker version of Chisora, but Takam can fight, man. He's a good fighter. I like Takam. Man. He's a good challenge, man. A good test for a young fighter coming up.
Yeah, I like to see him and Jared.
I would love to see Jared get that work. Jared needs some work like that.
Yeah.
Because they keep putting Jared in with cab drivers, he gonna kill somebody.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing he could do against that level.
He gonna hurt somebody, man. Jared Anderson gonna hurt somebody, man.
Yeah. He gonna be paying for somebody's funeral. You feel bad?
Yeah, he gonna hurt somebody. You keep putting him with these bums. You can't put him with them dudes, man. That dude too good.
Say he gonna kill.
Yeah, he got some work to do. He definitely got some work to do, though.
Yeah, but Madoff is a good fighter, man. I like him, but he got work to do.
Oh shit, man! He need to pump that fucking jab, man. I can't.
Guys, what happened? The fight is over.
How tall is
Yeah,
he?
it's over.
6'5"? He's 6'5"?
Yeah, fight's over.
He's 6'5"?
12 round?
10 round. 10 round fight.
What the fuck? Who won the fight?
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Look at Dewey.
Oh, it was
Look at Dewey.
it was not 12 round, it was 10 round fight.
Yeah, it's 10 round fight.
He's no title
Yeah,
eliminator.
he not.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah. He not ready for 12 rounds. The prospect.
It's a prospect against a journeyman. Ain't nothing special.
But this was
I
great work
hope
from my
Takam
man.
won the fight.
Tell you what though, Takam can say in that man record, that man knocked out everything that got in front of him except for Takam.
Hey, that man needs that work too. That round, that's gonna be invaluable to him moving forward.
That was great work, great learning lesson. He can move forward.
Exactly. He learned from it. He learned tonight.
About his career. That was good, man. And that was good for Takam too. Takam needed that also to get his groove back because he got Chisora something night.
Yeah.
And now he got his groove back. He ain't ducking tail or nothing. Oh, I smell fucking. Damn!
And 96-92, all four were winner by unanimous decision. And now the WBC Silver, NABF, and NABF Heavyweight Champion.
Announcing the decision.
Gave it to Makhmudov.
Now let me tell you this.
Yeah, did you hear
Yeah.
That fight, them scores was whack.
Wow!
Scores were
He won
terrible.
the fight, but he didn't win it by that margin.
Not
But
by
he
that
won.
first.
No, I thought Takam won it, but I wouldn't have had a problem if he got it because of the two knockdowns, and it's his backyard.
No. I'm saying he won the fight, but he didn't win it no 98-91. He didn't win no
I mean,
98.
you can say that about a lot of these fights. Like
Yeah, he didn't
Andy
do that.
Ruiz,
He didn't
if
do
it wasn't for the knockdowns, Andy Ruiz would have lost that fight to Luis Ortiz. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he would have. He would have. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but H Money, I don't think this dude is as good as I initially thought.
That's a good one, H. You right.
But he's
Oh no,
still
he got a lot of
fighter,
work to
though.
do.
And
I don't
you
care.
got
I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Yeah, he
That
could be
motherfucker
an
got a lot of
exciting
work to do.
fighter.
He got a lot of work to do. Yeah, he ain't ready for big time. He ain't ready for prime time.
Hey, H, my opinion on the brother can go. But I tell you this, he needs to pump that jab, man. That man 6'5". He ain't throw the jab. Hey, I want to see this.
Hey man, that dude is not ready for prime time, fellas.
Now,
He is not ready for
all
prime
those
time.
names, you
Back
fucking
to the
mentioned. Keep that guy away from Wilder. Keep him far away from Wilder.
He might knock Wilder out if he connect on
He might.
You got a chance to knock Wilder out too.
Yeah, he does.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't touch Wilder. He wouldn't touch Wilder. He wouldn't touch Wilder.
He's not ready for prime time.
Develop. Just give him some time to develop.
He'll
be all right.
If he was a fight,
hold up a second. One thing. The fight of the night for me was that Mayweather fucking shoulder roll. Did you see Takam in there showing that he's been hanging out in Vegas? Did you see Dewey Cox in the corner? Oh yeah, man. He was out there showing me like they doing something different out there.
Hey, I want y'all to look in the private chat. I got the link to the new video, man. We starting the live, man. Canelo Triple G. Y'all hit the link in the private chat. I already started the live. Come on.
Yeah, here I come.
Come on, hit that link in the private chat, man.
You got 3 of them. I can pick either one.
Yeah, that's the same one. Just
Okay.
hit that, any one of them. Any one of them. Yeah. We got Matthew. Yo, what's good? What's good? Matthew. Yo, what up, Matt? What you thought about the fight? Hey, Smoke hit the joint. Now, Lance Hey, Smoke, hit the joint in the private chat, Smoke, so I can add you. Shelton Moore. Y'all hit that joint. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's not ready for prime time yet. He got work to do. He got work to do.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Hey, look, man, I just dropped the link to the new video. We live, bruh. I just started the new video. Canelo, Triple G. Hey, look, Khan, hit the YouTube link. I'm about to drop the link for everybody. I'm dropping a link. Yo, Rakesh, Hamza, there go the YouTube link. We just started the new video. Everybody hit the link. I'm about to end this one, Khan. Everybody, bro. Bot 10, hit the YouTube link. Khan. Everybody, I'm about to end this live. Y'all go over there. Y'all go over there. There go the YouTube link. Hit the link. Nas, hit the link, Nas. Bot 10, Rakesh. Everybody, Lex. There go the YouTube link. Rambo, y'all hit the link. We just started the new live, bro. I'm about to end this one. Makhmudov got the victory. He did what he had to do. Congratulations to Makhmudov. Y'all hit the link. Rakesh, I'm about to end this, bro. Go ahead, Bot10, Reese Mac, 93 Octane. Y'all all hit the link. Kush the greatest. I'm about to end this live. There go the YouTube link, bro. I'm about to end this one. Makhmudov got the victory. Makhmudov, he did what he had to do. Everybody hit the link. We live, bro. Canelo versus Triple G. It's time for the trilogy, baby. Makhmudov got the victory. Congratulations to Makhmudov. Hey, YB Michael, hit the YouTube link. Everybody, Kevin Fuentes, Rakesh, I'm about to end this live. Congratulations to Makhmudov. Got the victory. He did what he had to do. Congratulations. It's still going on. I'm about to end the live stream, bro. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. There go the YouTube link. New video, we live. Canelo and Triple G, baby. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Hit the YouTube link for the next video. We are live right now. There go the link. Peace out.